healthy. We're starting to get our kids back, and we've kind of talked about we're actually have a little bit of depth this week. But, to even get to play in a lot of the situations we did, you had to have kids willing to do what they had to do for the team, even though we knew we were up against it. And there was a lot of teams around the state that would have forfeited a lot of those games because they didn't necessarily could bring it. But to our kids' credit, they wanted to play. They fought like crazy and did everything they could. And it's like kids like Johnny Walker allow you to do that.
We talked a little bit about it in the post game down at Mayfield the other night. The good news for Breckinridge County, really, the schedule gets a little more manageable from this point forward, because as we looked at the first half of the season, Hancock County is a good team that over the last couple of weeks has kind of fallen on hard times. Butler County, a good team that actually went into Grayson and won their game, if I'm not mistaken. Anderson County looks to be a much improved team. Not sure what their results have been since we played them. And then you play two of the top teams in 5A back-to-back in Owensboro and Graves. At least the good news now is you're out of that run of games. We're in what I would consider a more manageable series of games to wrap up the regular season.
Absolutely. I mean, that's the situation you run into. Like, Hancock's had a couple rough weeks, but their quarterback's been out the last 2 weeks, and we've seen firsthand what that does to somebody in a small town situation playing high school football. But, I mean, they're going to win. They'll probably win out, especially if they can get Dixon back. It'll be a 7 or 8 win team right there. Butler County has really done a nice job. Coach Embry's done a good job with them this year. He's got a great senior class. And, they're 4-1, sitting top 10 in the state right now. And then you got those two. And then Anderson's got 70 kids. And Coach Perry's doing a really good job with them up there. And, their results haven't been what they wanted to, but they also have to play in a district with Lexington Catholic and Boyle County and those guys. So, we've had a really tough go of it. But, like I said, it's oddly enough, it's kind of prepared us and gave us depth because we've had to play kids in so many different spots. And just, a lot of those sophomores and freshmen that weren't really ready to play got kind of thrown fat in the fire there and had to try to figure it out. And that's going to pay dividends for us too, because now you sit there and you see across the field a team that's got 25, 30 guys on it. They look like you, they play like you, and you're used to playing against them in the Muhlenbergs and Ohios and Graysons and Edmondsons. And it looks like we do have a squad for our Monday night games. So we'll actually have a little Monday night football this year. First time that's probably ever been done here. So that'll be fun for the kids as well. But they'll see kids that are like them and teams that we were used to playing with. And so it should be a really fun finish for them.
That is Breckinridge County Fighting Tiger football coach Brent Hoddle with us this evening as we get you ready for Grayson County coming up at the top of the hour. In just a moment, we'll have our players spotlight. Then we'll be back to discuss tonight's game with the Cougars as Tiger Talk continues here on 104.3 The River.
Cheer, cheer for BCHS. Wake up the echoes cheering your best. Send our loyal cheers on high. Shake down the thunder from the sky. Though the odds be great or small, BCHS will win overall. As our loyal sons are marching onward to victory. Rah, rah, BC!
Joe Tobacco Plumbing and Rental, proud supporter of the Breckinridge County Fighting Tigers.
Tigers on three, Tigers on three. 1, 2, 3, Tigers!
Hello, I'm Donnie Butler with First State Bank, and I've been following the Breckinridge County High School Fighting Tigers since the 60s. Fighting Tigers have a long-standing tradition of faithful fans who are there to support their team. I am proud to live and work in the community that supports our youth and sports program. For more than 100 years, First State Bank has been a locally owned part of our Breckinridge County community dedicated to quality hometown service and customer care. Good luck to the Fighting Tigers from all of us at First State Bank. We're your friends bank.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Electricity is a valuable and practical tool we all use throughout our day. However, it can also be dangerous. If you see a down power line, always assume it is energized and stay away. This is Susan Basham. At Meade County RECC, we care about the communities we serve and urge you to be safe around electricity.
Meade County RECC and you, the power to make a difference. Online at mcrecc.coop.
It's not just a home or a car. It's the 6 months you've saved for your Ultra HD flat screen, just in time for football season, and the overtime you worked for that third car so your team can drive himself to practice. While other insurance companies just see them as a bundle or combo, State Farm agent Mitch Jackson sees your home and car as things you work really hard for. Mitch understands what your things really mean to you and is here to help you give them the protection they deserve. Talk to State Farm agent Mitch Jackson, Whitney Junker, or Lindsay Dyer in Hardensburg for your home and auto insurance today at 270-580-2222. Use some of your free time at home to call to see if they can get you to a better state. State Farm.
The Tiger Player Spotlight is sponsored by Joe Benebacco Plumbing and Rental.
It's that time again. Time for the boys of fall to take the field, and time for Joe Benebacco to help you get your job done. There's no job too big or small for JBB. We're committed to making sure that our team of operators, drivers, plumbers, staff, and equipment are some of the best in the business. So stop by 214 Old Highway 60 or call us at 756-2946. Joe Benebacco Plumbing and Rental have been proudly serving and supporting Breckinridge County and the Fighting Tiger football team. From all of us at JBB, go Tigers.
Are you aware of all the healthcare services offered right here in Breckinridge County? Allison Mattingly here from Breckinridge Health to let you know there are so many services we provide right here so you don't have to travel far. Surgery, new providers, ear, nose, and throat, outpatient therapy services, cardiac rehab, and so much more. To find out more about the services offered, call 270-756-7000 or go to www.mybreckhealth.org.
You're listening to the Fighting Tigers on 104.3 The River.
Welcome back to Tiger Talk. We're speaking with Fighting Tiger football coach Brent Hoddle about tonight's game with Grayson County. That's coming up at the top of the hour. The Cougars now 3-3 on the season. Like Breckinridge County, they were forced to forfeit a second-week game with Barron County, but have played winning football otherwise. Getting back onto the winning track after dropping a couple of games early with a decisive win over Muhlenberg County last Friday night. And Brent, it sounds like to an extent they've been in a little bit on our boat. They've had some COVID issues. It's maybe affected a couple of their results. But what are your impressions of Grayson County from looking at them on tape?
I mean, Coach Jones is going to do what he does over there. His kids are always well prepared. They're always physical, and they're going to make you play. He's going to run the football right at you and try to throw it over top of you and try to catch you napping. But yeah, they've had a lot of the same issues we have. I mean, and to a certain extent, even worse with some things that have gone on with, unfortunately, a young man's father passing away on the team from COVID last week. And so they've had to deal with a lot of issues as well. And between COVID and their quarterback's been out for some health issues as well. So, I mean, they've had to deal with the same stuff we've had. And they've played some teams. Talking to Coach Jones, he's like, we feel pretty comfortable playing Edmondson. And we would have felt comfortable playing McLean. So they've won some games that we feel like we would have won as well. So we're kind of very similar. It'll be a really, really fun game. That's how I try to tell people. I'm like, win, lose, or draw, we've had probably the best week of practice we've had in 2 years out here this last 4-day span that we've had, condensed Sunday through Wednesday. And the kids are ready to play, and they're excited to have somebody there. It's a home game, big crowd, good weather, things like that. And it'll just be a really, really fun high school football game.
What concerns you most? You mentioned the running game with them, and there's no surprise. I believe it's probably almost going to be a running back by committee. I think McCready and Wood are their two principal carriers. No big numbers, but between them, I think they have combined 600 yards rushing. What else concerns you about Grayson County, and where do you feel like you've got a chance to exploit them?
The McCready, the Wood kid's really good too. I mean, if they can get Decker back, like I said, he's kind of up in the air. He's got an unfortunate situation he's dealing with as well. If he can get back too, he's another kid that just gives them that athleticism. The Tom's kid, they got a couple big receivers that they'll throw the ball up to. So we've really focused on our corners being physical at the point of attack and not getting beat. And our thing is we don't want to give up big plays. If we can stop them and make them drive the football on us, like any high school football team, they're liable to make mistakes if you make them have 10, 12, 13 play drives. That's when they'll put the ball on the ground. They'll have that untimely penalty. But if you give them that big chunk play every now and then, that's whenever. So we just got to keep them in front. Like I said, make them earn every yard. And if we can do that, we feel like I said, it's going to be kind of a dogfight.
Injury situation, I think you touched on it earlier. Johnson's going to be a game-time decision. Shane out. Miller, I think, is out. Otherwise, how are we looking on the injury front?
Evan's actually fine. He just bruised up some ribs, like I said, but he's really taking care of himself this week, and he's going to be back, so we didn't lose him. As far as injury front, Shane's going to be out this week, but it's one of those deals that he got as good a prognosis as he could have got, and we're going to rest him this week, and then we're off next week, so we'll give him those 2 weeks off, and then he's hoping to be able to finish the season strong in those last 4 games for us, his senior year there, so we're hopeful of that. And other than that, like I said, MJ's game time decision. Clark's out again. He's got a little bit of a foot issue. But, outside of that, you can deal with a couple of injuries. That's going to be football. But so we're excited to be where we're at when we're going to have 38 healthy bodies that are ready to line up and we can go compete. Whereas, we've had games where we've had 24 kids out there trying to go play a football game. So with that being said, like I said, pretty doggone healthy.
In this COVID era, we're probably going to do something a little different, I guess, tonight. Normally, you save your senior night for your final home game of the season, but in this era of COVID, things have changed up. I don't think last year we recognized them on the season opener. I understand we're going to honor our senior players tonight prior to the game.
We are. We're going to do the big one with like the cross country senior, the couple of the band seniors, and some of the like dance team and cheerleader seniors. We're going to do the big one tonight because, we just want to make sure. We know that we're going to play this week, and we want to make sure those kids get that honor because it's just kind of tough. You want to make sure they get that. And last year it stinks for those seniors because, it was a very limited crowd. We just want to make sure they get that honor, but we're also going to do a little something for our for my just purely football seniors at Edmondson because we plan to be out there.
A big game tonight against Grayson. Best of luck tonight.
Thanks, guys.
That is Breckinridge County Fighting Tiger football coach Brent Huddle with us this evening on Tiger Talk. Coming up after words from our sponsors, we will turn you over to John Roland Smith and Mike Harned for more pregame coverage ahead of kickoff between Grayson County and Breckinridge County here on the sports voice of Breckinridge County, 104.3 The River, WXBC.
How many times have you called someplace and heard this?
For customer service, press 1.
At First State Bank, when you call one of their 3 locations, you'll hear this.
First State Bank, this is Michelle. How may I help you?
From opening a checking or savings account to home or commercial loans, you'll get a friendly voice ready to assist with your banking needs. Call or stop by today and find out why for more than 100 years, First State Bank, where your friends bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Online at firststatebankky.com.
Hi, this is Todd Blackburn with Meade County Rural Electric Cooperative. Electricity is a valuable and practical tool we all use throughout our day. However, it can also be dangerous. At Meade County RECC, we encourage you to be safe around electricity. If you see a down power line, always assume it is energized and stay away.
Meade County RECC and you, the power to make a difference. Online at mcrecc.coop.
Let me ask you a question. What do you see when you look at your car? Do you just see taillights or your dog's tail wagging when you first brought him home? Mitch understands what your things really mean to you and is here to help you give them the protection they deserve. Talk to State Farm Agent Mitch Jackson, Whitney Junker, or Lindsay Dyer in Hardinsburg for your home and auto insurance today at 270-580-2222. Use some of your free time at home to call to see if they can get you to a better state. State Farm.
Are you aware of all the healthcare services offered right here in Breckinridge County? Allison Mattingly here from Breckinridge Health to let you know there are so many services we provide right here so you don't have to travel far. Surgery, new providers, ear, nose, and throat, outpatient therapy services, cardiac rehab, and so much more. To find out more about the services offered, call 270-756-7000 or go to www.mybreckhealth.org.
Cheer, cheer for BCHS. Wake up the echoes, cheering your best. Send our loyal cheers on high. Shake down the thunder from the sky. Though the odds be great or small, BCHS will win overall. As our loyal sons are marching onward to victory. Rah, rah, BC!
Joby Tobacco Plumbing and Rental, proud supporter of the Breckinridge County Fighting Tigers.
Tigers on 3, Tigers on 3. 1, 2, 3, Tigers!
This is Breckinridge County Fighting Tiger football on 104.3 The River. Coverage is brought to you by Bluegrass Lumber and Hardware, Brandenburg Telecom, Elite Physical Therapy, First State Bank, Irvington Gas Company, Taylor Pharmacy, and by Wright Implement Company.
Welcome to Tiger Stadium and a senior night where the Fighting Tigers hope to pick up their first victory of the season in their second home matchup against the visiting Cougars of Grayson County High School. Hello everyone, alongside Mr. Mike Harned, I am John Smith here joining you tonight's action. The Fighting Tigers are coming into the game with an 0-6 record on the season and most recently a 55-7 defeat on the road against district opponents Graves County, while Grayson County entered this one with a 3-3 record coming off of a dominating showing on the road against Mecklenburg County. When we come back, we will take a look at the weather forecast as well as the keys to tonight's game. Our pregame coverage is brought to you by Hardinsburg Chiropractic. You're listening to Fighting Tiger Sports from 104.3 The River and WXBC1043.com.
I feel like I always have a headache. Time to take more medicine, I guess.
Why rely on painkillers and anti-inflammatory drugs that only mask the problem? You need to see Dr. Cesarts at Hardenberg Chiropractic.
But it's a headache.
Chiropractic care isn't just for your back. Think about it. Chiropractic adjustments work to align your spine, which relieves the tension on your nerves and muscles that causes headaches in the first place. Plus, it's a more natural alternative to pain medication.
For a more natural remedy to your headache, sore neck, and back pain, Hartensburg Chiropractic can create a treatment plan that's right for you. Call 756-1700 today or visit HardensburgChiro.com to schedule your appointment and feel better sooner.
At the Wired Rooster, they're about more than just a cup of coffee. They serve breakfast as well as having a great selection of pastries, lattes, and smoothies. You can stop by anytime for a fresh brewed cup of coffee, along with iced coffee and shakes. The Wired Rooster is located at the side entrance of State Farm Insurance on Old Highway 60 and open Monday through Friday, 6 to 5, and Saturday from 7 to 2. The Wired Rooster, more than just a cup of coffee.
If you stop by Wright Implement today and check out the John Deere 560E Gator and tell us you heard this ad on the radio, we'll instantly take $250 off the price. Four-wheel drive, powerful engine, 900-pound hauling, everything you want in a Gator. You see John Deere Gators everywhere, and now is the time to own one for yourself and get $250 off. New inventory arriving weekly. Reserve yours today at Wright Implement or visit us online at wrightimp.com. Offer ends 9/30/21. Some restrictions apply. See us for details.
Your good health is important to the folks at Taylor Pharmacy. They are a full-service pharmacy with a complete home health department. Diabetics can choose from a wide selection of casual, dressy, work, or tennis shoes. Also, if you're a CPAP user and need a new mask, tubing, filters, or even a new machine, give them a call at 270-756-5222, and they'll be happy to get the supplies for you. Taylor Pharmacy makes it their top priority to take care of your prescription and home health care needs. Visit Taylor Pharmacy on Fairgrounds Road in Hartensburg and get on the right path to comfortable living. With cellular coverage by Bluegrass Cellular, this is 104.3 The River.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium, where we await Fighting Tiger football as they take on Grayson County here at the top of the hour. The forecast for tonight's game is currently 74 and cloudy, and that's brought to you by the Wired Rooster Coffee Shop in Hardenberg. Breckinridge County is coming into tonight's matchup with an 0-6 record and coming off of a 55-7 loss at Anderson County. Mike, what happened on Friday night for the Tigers?
Well, I think just like what Coach said in the pregame comments, it's just a matter we were just a little bit outmatched. You're talking about one of the top teams in the state, one of the top rushing attacks in the state. We had some issues going in with injuries and players unable and uneligible to play that night. So, you know, we just kind of had the cards stacked against us a little bit, and we were up against a very, very good Graves County team and had some bounces not go our way, and just, you know, it just is what it is. It didn't turn out well for us.
For Graves County, I believe that marks now their 5th game with 40 or more points this season. And on the year for the Tigers, Michael Johnson has led the rush with 437 yards, despite not featuring last week, and he will be out today. Quarterback Kyron Watkins has returned to the team recently, and he leads the passing attack for the Tigers with 321 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, as well as 202 rushing yards and a touchdown rushing on the year. Defensively for the Tigers, Daniel Shane and Jonathan Walker have been crucial for the Tigers with 47 and 42 tackles respectively through 5 games. Daniel Shane also absent for tonight for the Tigers. The Tigers enter today averaging 219 yards per game, 70.6 passing, 150 rushing, and they concede 339 defensively per game with 140 on the pass and 200 on the rush. When we return, we'll take a look at Grayson County as our pregame coverage continues. Brought to you by Hardenberg Chiropractic on 104.3 The River and WXBC1043.com.
I feel like I always have a headache. Time to take more medicine, I guess.
Why rely on painkillers and anti-inflammatory drugs that only mask the problem? You need to see Dr. Cesarts at Hardenberg Chiropractic.
But it's a headache.
Chiropractic care isn't just for your back. Think about it. Chiropractic adjustments work to align your spine, which relieves the tension on your nerves and muscles that causes headaches in the first place. Plus, it's a more natural alternative to pain medication.
For a more natural remedy to your headache, sore neck, and back pain, Hartensburg Chiropractic can create a treatment plan that's right for you. Call 756-1700 today or visit HardensburgChiro.com to schedule your appointment and feel better sooner.
Our weather is constantly changing, but no matter what the forecast calls for, the tires on your car, truck, or SUV need to be ready to roll. That's when you can count on Hardenberg Tire Service. Not only do they have new tires, they can fix flats, retread tires, flush and replace radiators, and have state-of-the-art alignment equipment. No matter where you're headed, feel safer on the road with tires and maintenance from the home folks at Hardenberg Tire Service on Old Highway 60. Give them a call at 270-756-5170. Get an internet upgrade today from Brandenburg Telecom. Brandenburg provides a fast and reliable connection, which is essential for staying in touch with family, school, and work. Call Brandenburg Telecom at 270-580-4466 or go online to bbtelconnect.com and find out how affordable their internet packages can be. Brandenburg also offers free Wi-Fi hotspots outside their offices. For an updated list of hotspot locations, visit www.bbtel.com.
Bluegrass Lumber and Hardware is your local source for building and home improvement projects. We all know that the kitchen is the heart of the home. Let Bluegrass Lumber make your home a more welcoming place with upgraded cabinetry and countertops. Bluegrass Lumber does it all, from selection to measurement to installation. Not only does the kitchen upgrade make your home more valuable, but it will make holidays and mealtimes more special. Come see us at Bluegrass Lumber and Hardware on Highway 60 in Hardenberg.
The sports voice of Breckinridge County, 104.3 The River.
Welcome back again to Tiger Stadium and to tonight's coverage between the visiting Grayson County Cougars and the hosting Breckinridge County Fighting Tigers, playing in their second home game and their senior night. The Cougars coming into this one with a 3-3 record, most recently a commanding 50-13 victory on the road against Mecklenburg County. The Cougars' passing attack has been led through senior quarterback Kaylor Decker, who may or may not be absent today. He's been dealing with some outside issues. He has thrown for 4 touchdowns and 358 yards and 3 appearances on the year. The rushing attack of Grayson County is led by McCready with 382 yards and 7 touchdowns. On the year, Decker has also picked up 287 yards with 3 touchdowns. Rounding out the top 3 is Wood with 228 yards and 6 touchdowns. On the receiving end of the offense, Tomes has 323 yards with 4 touchdowns and has been the #1 option out wide. Kicker Jackson for the Cougars is 11 for 14 on point after attempts, as well as 1 for 2 on field goal attempts this campaign. Defensively for the Cougars, Tomes leads the team with 39 tackles as well as an interception. Goff and Van Meter each have completed 22 tackles apiece. Hodges has 2 interceptions as well to round out the defensive numbers for the Cougars. The Cougars are averaging 113 yards passing per game, 205 yards rushing per game, and averaging 35 points per game. They concede on average 115 yards defensively on the carry and 112 in the air, as well as an average against of 24 points per game. Mike, what are the keys tonight, presented by the home folks at Hardenberg Tire Service?
Well, you know, kind of a broken record. Again, we're up against some things that we can't control, and one being that probably our best overall player, Michael Johnson's out tonight with that injury that I had spoken about previously. And, you know, he's big for us in all aspects of the game, offensively, defensively, and special teams. So to pull him out of the lineup is going to be tough just in itself. And then you compound the problem with Daniel Shane being in shorts tonight. You know, both of those young men will be on the sidelines, but unable to help their teammates out on the field. But, you know, hopefully they can just give some support and some guidance for some of the younger kids that are going to have to step up. And, you know, Daniel is one of our top tacklers and one of the better players in the area. So, you know, you're without 2 of your kids that you count on, but gives opportunity for some younger kids to step up. And, you know, we understand that Grayson County's facing some of the same issues as we've gotten word that maybe their starting quarterback is having some health issues, whatever that may be, and is eligible to play tonight, but don't know how much he'll play tonight. So, you know, keys for Breckinridge County is players that maybe have not got to do a whole lot early on in the season are going to need to do some big things tonight in order for the Tigers to have a chance.
Taking a look at the Dennis Bennett and Sons scoreboard tonight in other district action, Mecklenburg County is going on the road to Owensboro. Mecklenburg County, the Tigers' next opponent in 2 weeks right here at Tiger Stadium. Tomorrow, Ohio County traveling to Graves County. Also tonight, Hancock County playing Butler County, Meade County on the road at North Hardin, Apollo at Henderson, Davis County at McCracken, Owensboro Catholic going to Todd County Central, and Central Hardin at Barron County. This will wrap up our pregame coverage brought to you by Hardenberg Chiropractic. Stay tuned for the kickoff here on 104.3 The River and WXBC1043.com.
Hey, my sister just called, and her daughter is moving out.
Aw, her first apartment? That's great news.
Yeah, good news for her, but bad news for my back. Can you imagine all those heavy boxes? They're going to be shopping to get everything she needs to be independent. A TV, something to play music.
Oh, just go to Bluegrass Cellular. She can save $200 on any iPad with the purchase of an iPhone. She'll have everything she needs in the palm of her hands. Total independence.
Yeah, she could enjoy music with Apple Music, stream movies, write with Apple Pencil, FaceTime her friends, and even more with access to the App Store.
Mm-hmm. The best of the best to leave the nest. And fewer boxes for her favorite uncle to lift.
My back will forever be grateful. And so will she.
Restrictions apply. Visit Bluegrass Cellular online or in store. Bluegrass Cellular. Your community expanded.
If you stop by Wright Implement today and check out the John Deere 560E Gator and tell us you heard this ad on the radio, we'll instantly take $250 off the price. Four-wheel drive, powerful engine, 900-pound hauling, everything you want in a Gator. You see John Deere Gators everywhere, and now is the time to own one for yourself and get $250 off. New inventory arriving weekly. Reserve yours today at Wright Implement or visit us online at wrightimp.com. Offer ends 9/30/21. Some restrictions apply. See us for details.
If you need home medical equipment, rely on Taylor Pharmacy. They deliver home medical equipment such as oxygen, lip chairs, hospital beds, and CPAP machines to Breckinridge and surrounding counties. They have everything a patient needs for recuperating at home. Taylor Pharmacy does so much more than fill prescriptions. They carry a full line of diabetic chews, have a gift department, and of course make delicious tailor-made fudge in a variety of flavors that include sugar-free. Stop by Taylor Pharmacy in Hardinsburg and see why your family and the Taylor Pharmacy family make a good team.
Get an internet upgrade today from Brandenburg Telecom. Brandenburg provides a fast and reliable connection, which is essential for staying in touch with family, school, and work. Call Brandenburg Telecom at 270-580-4466 or go online to bbtelconnect.com and find out how affordable their internet packages can be. Brandenburg also offers free Wi-Fi hotspots outside their offices. For an updated list of hotspot locations, visit www.bbtel.com.
Experience the difference of the Big Green Egg ceramic cooker from Irvington Gas Company. It's a smoker, a grill, and oven, all in one. It's easy to start, reaching cooking temperatures in just 10 minutes with temperature control so you can cook to perfection. It's safer to use and it's easy to clean up. Stop by Irvington Gas Company on Highway 79 to see the Big Green Egg and other gas grills available. Irvington Gas Company, serving this area for more than 75 years.
You don't need to suffer a sports-related injury to benefit from physical therapy. For anyone in pain, rotator cuff repair, lumbar traction, treatment for neck or low back pain, or any number of treatments, Elite Physical Therapy and Fitness can get you back on the right track. The physical therapists at Elite Physical Therapy and Fitness can provide innovative treatment with dry needling and kinesis taping. Call today. 270-756-5007. At Elite Physical Therapy, there's still hope when there's pain.
Don't get sidelined when it comes to accessing your money. Let First State Bank keep you in the game by using mobile banking with FSB Go found in your app store. Stop in today and sign up for mobile banking, which lets you control your debit card right from your smartphone. You can check your balances, transfer funds between accounts, pay bills, and even make your own deposits, all with the convenience of a 24/7, anywhere, anytime secure connection. Good luck to the Fighting Tigers, and remember, First State Bank is here to keep you in the game. First State Bank, we're your friends bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Online at firststatebankky.com and on Facebook.
The first quarter of Fighting Tiger football is brought to you by Commonwealth Machining on 104.3 The River.
Here on 104.3 The River, you're listening to Fighting Tiger football. Tonight, again, against Grayson County on senior night. A few delays here before the first quarter as we are awaiting some senior night celebrations. A bit of a late kickoff here. National anthem should get going in a couple of minutes, though. And we will be back with the coverage of tonight's game. Mike, do you have any other thoughts you'd like to say before we get going into this action?
Well, I think it'd be appropriate just to let those that are at home listening know that there was a moment of silence here before tonight's game as the two teams actually came together at midfield in a great exhibition of sportsmanship, in that one of the players for Grayson County lost his father sometime over the past couple of weeks after a battle with COVID. And we understand that father was very active supporter of the football team in Grayson County High School. So Breckinridge County felt it was appropriate to have a moment of silence tonight in memory of that gentleman. And both teams came together at midfield, and it was a touching little pregame ceremony there. And then it's got to be kind of tough, especially for Grayson County, I would think, John Rowland, that go from that to trying to get fired up to play a district football game.
Yeah, certainly a nice moment to start the game of sportsmanship between the two teams. A bit of preview in this matchup. In the last 20 seasons, Grayson County all-time leads the series 11-1. Breckinridge County's lone victory was back 2015, 27-7 victory. Here at home, Grayson County on the year is 2-1 on the road with blowout wins at Edmondson and Muhlenberg. The lone loss was in the Don Franklin Auto Trojan Trail Turf War in a COVID forfeit against Barron County. Breckinridge County on the year, one loss against Owensboro 2 weeks ago, and a forfeit COVID loss to Muhlenberg, or to McLean County rather. And with that, we will send you to one more break before pregame. This is Fighting Tiger Sports on 104.3 The River and 104.3WXBC.com.
I feel like I always have a headache. Time to take more medicine, I guess.
Why rely on painkillers and anti-inflammatory drugs that only mask the problem? You need to see Dr. Cesarts at Hardenberg Chiropractic.
But it's a headache.
Chiropractic care isn't just for your back. Think about it. Chiropractic adjustments work to align your spine, which relieves the tension on your nerves and muscles that causes headaches in the first place. Plus, it's a more natural alternative to pain medication.
For a more natural remedy to your headache, sore neck, and back pain, Hardenberg Chiropractic can create a treatment plan that's right for you. Call 756-1700 today or visit HardensburgChiro.com to schedule your appointment and feel better sooner.
Our weather is constantly changing, but no matter what the forecast calls for, the tires on your car, truck, or SUV need to be ready to roll. That's when you can count on Hardenberg Tire Service. Not only do they have new tires, they can fix flats, retread tires, flush and replace radiators, and have state-of-the-art alignment equipment. No matter where you're headed, feel safer on the road with tires and maintenance from the home folks at Hardenberg Tire Service on Old Highway 60. Give them a call at 270-756-5170.
Your home for the Fighting Tigers is 104.3 The River.
Get an internet upgrade today from Brandenburg Telecom. Brandenburg provides a fast and reliable connection, which is essential for staying in touch with family, school, and work. Call Brandenburg Telecom at 270-580-4466 or go online to bbtelconnect.com and find out how affordable their internet packages can be. Brandenburg also offers free Wi-Fi hotspots outside their offices. For an updated list of hotspot locations, visit www.bbtel.com.
Bluegrass Lumber and Hardware is your local source for power tools and outdoor equipment. We all know having the right tool makes all the difference. Tackle your next project with a Milwaukee cordless drill, saw, or impact wrench from Bluegrass Lumber. Spruce up the exterior of your home with the help of Bluegrass Lumber's wide selection of Milwaukee outdoor products, including cordless weed eaters, leaf blowers, chainsaws, and tree trimmers. Come see us at Bluegrass Lumber and Hardware on Highway 60 in Hardenberg.
The first quarter of Fighting Tiger football is brought to you by Commonwealth Machining on 104.3 The River.
And we welcome you back now to Fighting Tiger football here. Grayson County began with the ball here, and right now they are starting on the Breckinridge County 47.
Little squib kick to start the game.
Sorry.
They started with great field position at the 45.
Grayson County here getting their first down of the game, taking it to the left down to about the Tiger 40 on the quarterback rush there. That was Decker, who has made the start today. Back out there, takes the snap. He's going to take it to his left, hold on to it, and he gets about 5 yards on the rush there. Decker faked the handoff there to his running back. And that will bring up second and about 5 for the Cougars. Decker takes the snap. This time he does hand it off and only picks up about 2 yards there. That one was McCready. 7 rushing touchdowns on the year for McCready. 3rd and 2 up for the Cougars here in the first quarter of action. Grayson County took not a lot of time in those first 2 huddles, but now they are slowing things down a little bit for this 3rd down conversion.
Officials timeout.
And we are back at going again here. Decker takes the snap. He looks to his left, looks to his right and goes to his left, and looks like he gets the first down there. Looks like it's close. And they're not giving it to him. It will be a 4th down up, 4th and short for Grayson County, right on the 30.5 mark there. So 4th and very short for the Cougars in their first drive of the game here.
Came out throwing the ball, had some success, and then they've gone to the running attack. And there's
a fumble here
snap
on the bad snap, and the Tigers are going to bring him down to about the 40. They'll take over possession. A big stop there to start the game for the Tigers. And it is a turnover on downs to begin the game for the Cougars.
I believe the center snapped the ball before Breckinridge County was ready.
The Tigers now will take over on their own 40 here. Without Michael Johnson tonight. Watkins awaits, takes the snap. He's going to fake it, throws it out to his left. And taken down around the 50 is Evan Miller there. And that will be a first down for the Tigers to start the game off here.
Came out throwing the ball and had one-on-one coverage over here, and Evan made a nice little slant. Got to the first down marker and made the catch.
Evan with a touchdown reception earlier in the season. And the Tigers are right on the 50 now. Kyron takes the snap. He's going to hold it. Throws it out.
To Spitzer.
And Spitzer's going to pick up about
6. I think he got about 6 there.
Yeah, got out of bounds. That's going to bring up 2nd and 6, I believe, is where they're going to put it.
2nd and 5, maybe.
I'll push the Tigers up to the 46 here.
Ball is on the Grayson County 46-yard line. Need to get to about the 41 or so there, maybe.
Watkins has Walker in his backfield here.
A lot of confusion there.
And
timeout.
We will have a timeout for the Tigers. And we will go ahead and take this break with them. This is Fighting Tiger Sports on 104.3 The River and WXBC 104.3.
How many times have you called someplace and heard this?
For customer service, press 1.
At First State Bank, when you call one of their 3 locations, you'll hear this.
First State Bank, this is Kaylee. How may I help you?
From opening a checking or savings account to home or commercial loans, you'll get a friendly voice ready to assist with your banking needs. Call or stop by today and find out why for more than 100 years, First State Bank, where your friends bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Online at firststatebankky.com.
The first quarter of Fighting Tiger football is brought to you by Commonwealth Machining on 104.3 The River.
And we welcome you back here to Tiger Stadium, where the Fighting Tigers are working on 2nd and 6 here on the Cougar 46 here on senior night. As we get going, Kyron ready to take the snap. Looks like Walker in the backfield. Kyron takes it to his left. He takes it now to his right. And looks like just going to be held up.
No gain. Got back to about the yard line of scrimmage.
That's going to bring up 3rd down and 6, so nothing comes from that run there. Although it looks like they may have spotted it about half a yard closer to the first down marker for the Tigers.
Got some momentum from the defensive stop, turnover on downs. Now you'd like to see the offense move the football effectively.
3rd and 6 here. Kyron drops back, way back, out to his right, and incompletion there. Spitzer there unable to make the catch, and that's going to bring up 4th and 6 for the Tigers now, as Kyron tried to throw that one out to his right.
Play field position here is bringing on the punt team.
Will be interesting to see of course Daniel Shane had been punting. It looks like this time Kyron's going to kick this one down.
Good
really
punt.
nice punt down to the 10.
Stay in your lane, stay in your lane.
Grayson County on the return, able to get it out to about the 29 there.
Not exactly the flip field position that Coach Otto would have liked. That was a good punt, fielded there probably about the 14, 15 yard line, and looked like probably about 14 or 15 on the return. I know that Coach Otto would have liked to have got the tackle made a little quicker as they slipped through a tackle or two there on the return.
Working now again, Grayson County this time from their own 30. Fake handoff, pass out to his left, and that's going to gain about, looks like 9 yards for the Cougars on that pass. And that pass out to Hunter Tomes for the Cougars, who has 4 touchdowns on the year.
Yeah, Hunter Toms, one of the basketball players, recognize several of these names from basketball.
Decker able this time to just keep and hold it and take it all the way out for another first down for the Cougars. Pushes this one to the 50 here. Decker wasting no time here for the Cougars. Snapped again this time, hands it off to the left, taken down quickly. McCready maybe gets, well, looks like he doesn't pick up anything there for the Cougars. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10 on the 50.
Another quick timeout, John. This time by Grayson County.
And yes, another timeout here in the first quarter. We're going to keep it right here for this one.
Just off of Hunter Toms, a basketball name, Owen Bratcher, big tall kid out there as one of the receivers, another basketball player for Grayson County. McCready is a baseball player over at Grayson County, and a good one at that. So they've got, much like Breckinridge County and Hancock County and the other schools in the area, got several multi-sport athletes out on the field tonight.
Breckinridge County looking for their first home win of the year. Last one was October 9th of last season against Nelson County. They take the field again following the timeout here. Grayson County on the Breckinridge County 49. Decker going to take this one. Holds it, takes it to his right towards the middle, and he's able to pick up about 9 yards there to about the 40 for the Cougars. And mark him at the 30, or at the 41. Grayson County again. Handoff to the right. Able to get the first down, it looks like, for the Cougars. On that rush was McCready again.
Only picked up 2, but that was enough. A new set of downs.
First down again on the Tiger 40 now for Grayson County. So far, a quickly moving quarter, 7 minutes into it here. Decker awaits McCready in the backfield. Off to his right, he's going to hand it to him. McCready unable to get anything out of that one. A huge tackle. No gain there for the Cougars. 2nd and 10 brought up on the Tigers 40 here. Grayson County back to taking their time here in this huddle. Decker back out. Alongside him, McCready. Decker drops back, looks to his left, throws this one way down, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. That time, looking for Michael Wood. And that will be bringing up 3rd and 10 for the Cougars.
Parker Davis, a very nice defensive effort to break that up.
And that's going to stop the clock for one of the first times so far today. 4:15 to go in the quarter. Decker looks out to his left. He's drifting out, throws it out to his left, and Grayson County able to pick up some ground there and the first down.
About a 15-yard pass, catch, and run.
That's going to spot the Cougars down at the 25 here. McCready and Decker again in the backfield. This time Decker going to throw to McCready. Nearly gets hit. He's taking it to his right still, and he will be taken down. It looks like no gain there for the Cougars. Looks like they will give him a yard there. That's going to bring up 2nd and 9 for Grayson County here. McCready coming off for Felty here. He has been the backup quarterback option in the absence of Decker. Only 3 games and 4 passing touchdowns, as well as a rushing touchdown for Decker on the year.
Had some health issues. I'm glad to see him back out there.
This time the handoff going to be to Wood. He takes it out to his left. Looks like he's going to pick up about 5 yards, pushed out at the 20. Looks like that will bring up 3rd and 5 for Grayson County on the Breckinridge County 20. Could be a big play here. And a crucial moment early in this game. Decker again with Wood to his right in the backfield.
Oh.
And looks like the Tigers will be caught offside here.
Yeah, Breckinridge County jumped. That's going to be enough for the first.
That will push 1st and 10 again for the Cougars, this time on the 15 of Breckinridge County. A really tough penalty to take there.
Puts them inside the red zone.
Had 3rd and 4. Here's Decker, looks to his right. He's going to try and sneak it up, but he's going to be taken down for a loss here.
Got away with a face mask penalty there. We had a hold of the face mask, so we got away with one. That's going to be a 5-yard loss.
2nd and long for Grayson County, 2nd and 15 here. 3 Tigers first to Decker there before he could get rid of the ball. Back out they come. Michael Wood again in the back. McCready not out there for Grayson County. Decker looks to his left immediately, throws it, it's tipped, but it is going to fall.
77, James Greer with a really nice play there. he got his hands up, knocked that pass down. So, real nice plays there from Greer off of that defensive end.
Able to bring up 3rd and 15 now for the Tigers. So this is basically the position they were in with 3rd and 5 rather than 15 on the same mark here. Decker drops back, looks out to his left. He's going to try and sneak it up the middle. He's able to get some space out to his right, gets down to the 10 before he's taken down. It will be interesting. 4th and 5 brought up now for the Cougars on the 10. So a crucial moment here early in this first quarter.
We had him back there and forced him to scramble, and he was able to break a couple of tackles. That's disappointing because Breckinridge County should have him 4th and long, but instead they've got him 4th and 5.
Grayson County again as the clock winds down to a minute and under half now. Now breaking out here on the 10, 4th and 5.
We've got a receiver out there not covered. Look, they've got trips on that far side, and we've only got 2 defensive players out there. Yeah, they've got, and they found him. That's the one that was not covered.
The Tigers to him, though. Can they get a hit in? And they do.
Oh, wow.
And quite a miraculous and seemingly unlikely recovery there. But the Tigers able to make their 2nd forced turnover of the game. Again on downs against the Cougars there. So with a minute to go, the Tigers are going to take over at around the 13.
That could have been disastrous because they had trips on that far side. We only have 2 DBs over there, but the 2 DBs knew that they had they were going to have to man up and cover 3 receivers, only 2 of them, and they did exactly that. As soon as they saw the pass thrown to the uncovered receiver out there, they broke off of their man and come and made the tackle. I think Danny Jackson may have been the one that actually recorded the tackle, but nice job there of recovering off of the Tiger defense.
I believe that's Jackson's 3rd tackle just of that defensive drive here, and the Tigers now taking over. Kyron drops back. He's going to swing this one out to Walker. He's going to be tripped up, and they're going to call him down there on the knee. Second and 11 for the Tigers now. Working on their own 10-yard line. Bringing the snap again, 30 seconds to go in this first quarter. Kyron's going to hold on to this one, throw it out.
Same pass play as before.
Out to his left, Miller again makes a catch. And that one good for 7 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 4 for the Tigers. But it looks like that will probably be the last play of this first quarter. And it is. And with that, we will wrap up the first quarter of action here. This is Fighting Tiger Sports on 104.3 The River, WXBC1043.com.
Experience the difference of the Big Green Egg ceramic cooker from Irvington Gas Company. It's a smoker, a grill, and oven, all in one. It's easy to start, reaching cooking temperatures in just 10 minutes with temperature control so you can cook to perfection. It's safer to use, and it's easy to clean up. Stop by Irvington Gas Company on Highway 79 to see the Big Green Egg and other gas grills available. Irvington Gas Company, serving this area for more than 75 years.
The first quarter of Fighting Tiger football is brought to you by Commonwealth Machining on 104.3 The River.
And we welcome you back here to Tiger Stadium as we get going with this second quarter of Fighting Tiger football action. Mike, pretty strong defensive showing so far for the Tigers in that first quarter.
Yeah, we were talking pregame who's going to step up on both sides of the ball. And on the defensive side, it has been Danny Jackson Jr. and Parker Davis. As I unofficially have the 2 of them combining for 7 tackles already here in the first quarter. And so they are picking up the load, and then maybe found something offensively on that little connection between Watkins and Miller, as they've had 2 nice pass plays, a gain of 10 and a gain of 7.
Yeah, the defense so far stepping up in the absence of Daniel Shane, who does lead the team in tackles on the year. The Tigers now working third 3 all the way down on their own 18 here. Watkins awaits the snap. Looks like he has Walker out to his right. He's going to pull out wide here. Takes it to his right. Gets rid of it, and it's going to be a first down for the Tigers. A big reception for Parker Davis there. And the Tigers pick up the first down and push it out to about the 35.
John, it looks like maybe Parker has switched to number 9. I had him on the official roster as number 7, but he's wearing number 9 and playing a will of a game here early.
Did have a fantastic stop on defense when Grayson County were threatening. Here's Kyron handing this one off to Jonathan Walker, who's going to pick up about 3 yards there. But yes, Parker wearing number 9 tonight for the Tigers. Now,
nice job on that last pass play. John Watkins rolling out, not panicking. He didn't have anybody open initially, but looked like Davis coming across from that tight end position from the other side. He just followed his quarterback, knowing that he was going to need an outlet there, and he flashed open, and Kyron put it right on the number.
Kyron now with Jonathan Walker in his backfield. Kyron's looking right here. He's going to throw it out, and a great pass down to the 45 of Grayson County here. And a first down again for the Tigers, now working on the 45 of Grayson County.
It's going to be about 17-yard pickup there. Jacob Henning on the reception.
Jacob Henning there with the catch, as Mike mentioned, pushing Tigers into Grayson County territory. Kyron off to Walker to his left.
Kyron held onto it there. Picks up 5. Good fake. Pulled it right at the very last second. That's a play they like, is that quarterback option on whether or not he gives it to the running back coming through. They wait to see if the defensive end is going to crash or not. And at the very last second, he pulled it out of the gut of Jonathan Walker there. And we have seen them fumble on that play because the running back holds onto it as the quarterback's trying to pull it, but they ran that successfully there. It was a nice 5-yard pickup.
Yeah, he certainly fooled me there on the handoff as the Tigers now push to the 40, 2nd and 5. Kyron.
Looks like a straight run by Watkins all the way.
And he's able to pick up the first down and a little more, it looks like.
Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle.
And that's going to push the Tigers down to the 34 of Grayson County.
That was a run all the way there. I mean, he didn't even have a fake. He just followed Walker as his lead blocker around the edge. And another nice pickup. Breckinridge County offense moving the ball.
So far, Kyron making some great decisions here early for the Tigers. Walker again behind him. Kyron looks to his left, now to his right, dropping back. Some pressure. He's just going to hold on to it, take it towards the middle. Now out to the right, to the 30, to the 25.
And that's a late hit.
And Kyron gets pushed out of bounds, but nothing going to be called. He gets his way down to around the 20 there. Coach Hoddle not happy with that decision. But the first down picked up for the Tigers here. And they push now all the way deep into Grayson County territory here on the 20.
The referee standing right there looking at it. It was a late hit. Coach Hoddle very upset.
Here's Kyron again. Jonathan behind him in the backfield. He's going to drop back early and quick pressure from Grayson County. He's going to throw this one up. He's got an open man. What a play by Kyron. Over to left, and that's going to be a touchdown.
Did he get in?
The Tigers.
Did he get in? Yeah, he's in. Wow.
Jacob Henning with an amazing reception and a 20-yard touchdown completion from Kyron there, and the Tigers have taken a 6-0 lead here.
Could have crossed his body.
That was an unbelievable play there from Kyron Watkins. 3 guys rushing at him. He just lobbed it right to the open Henning. And the Tigers lead 6-0, going
what are we doing here?
For 2 here. Spitzer's going to throw it, and it's going to be incomplete, but a penalty in the end zone. Jonathan Walker, the intended receiver there.
All right, so I guess that was lined up for the extra point or 2-point conversion. Penalty on the play, so I guess that makes it half the distance to the goal line. So they're going to mark the ball on about the 1-yard line and send the first team offense back out.
The Tigers had 6 players lined out in the very far left towards the end zone.
It had to have been more than that because there's 11 on the field. There was only the center, the quarterback, and 1 running back. That's 3. They had 1 receiver over here, so that makes 4. So it had to be 7 on that far side over there, huddled up like they were making plans for after the game.
This time,
sneak play.
Kyron here with Jonathan behind him. He's going to just shove it in.
I don't think they got in.
And they did get it. And that's
crossed the line.
Not sure who had it there to get it over the line.
Right there, I believe that's Walker coming out there with a football. So he's going to get credit for the 2-point conversion.
Jonathan Walker pushes the Tigers up 8-0 here to begin the senior night action. And with that, we will send you to a break. This is Fighting Tiger Football on 104.3 The River and WXBC1043.com.
Hey, my sister just called, and her daughter is moving out.
Aw, her first apartment? That's great news.
Yeah, good news for her, but bad news for my back. Can you imagine all those heavy boxes? They're going to be shopping to get everything she needs to be independent. A TV, something to play music.
Oh, just go to Bluegrass Cellular. She can save $200 on any iPad with the purchase of an iPhone. She'll have everything she needs in the palm of her hands. Total independence.
Yeah, she could enjoy music with Apple Music, stream movies, write with Apple Pencil, FaceTime her friends, and even more with access to the App Store.
Mm-hmm. The best of the best to leave the nest. And fewer boxes for her favorite uncle to lift.
My back will forever be grateful. And so will she.
Restrictions apply. Visit Bluegrass Cellular online or in store. Bluegrass Cellular, your community expanded.
The second quarter of Fighting Tiger Football was brought to you by H.A. Sandwiches and Harned on 104.3 The River.
And we welcome you back here to Tiger Stadium, where the Fighting Tigers lead 8-0 here on senior night. Just saw the kickoff there from Sydney Tucker. It's going to be Grayson County taking over from their own 42 here.
A little squib kick, but they may not want to kick it much deeper than that. Kind of worried about the long return, so just line them up and play here.
The Tigers defense so far, so good with 2 defensive showings and 2 turnovers on down here for Grayson County.
Quarterback run, good for about 3.
Michael Wood there in the backfield. Just picks that one up and goes.
It's kind of a wildcat setup there. It's direct snap to the running back. Unless they're going to make a change at the quarterback position.
It does not look like Decker is out there right now. No, just Michael Wood shifting to that quarterback role here. For Grayson County, just going to immediately take it to his right.
Yeah, they're going to run the wildcat offense.
Michael Wood going to push it up to the 49 of Grayson County. That's going to bring up 3rd and 3.
We had heard that Decker was going to play a limited number of snaps tonight due to medical issues. So he played that first quarter. did not come out here in the second quarter. There's a direct snap to the fullback. He got the 3 yards that he needed.
And first down for Grayson County here as they push into Breckinridge County territory here. Working now on the 47. Interesting to see what Grayson County will do here immediately again. To the left.
Got him for a loss.
The Tigers quick to get to him.
Guess who? Davis.
Michael Wood again there on the rush. He is held. 6 rushing touchdowns on the year for him.
It looks like he just run Decker back in there, John. Yep.
Yes, and Decker has returned now to the game for, I believe, his first snaps of the second quarter. Decker here, he's going to take it straight to the middle. Looks like he picks up about 8 yards there. Third and 2 for Grayson County coming up as they sit here on the Tiger 39. Second third down of the drive for Grayson County. Decker still out there now. This time he's going to keep it again. He's hit.
Got it. Yes, who is that? John Walker with the hit in the backfield.
And a huge stop there. That's going to see 4th down and 3 for Grayson County. The Tigers hoping to force their 3rd turnover on downs here and as many drives defensively. Under 5 to go here in the second quarter. Grayson County on their own 39.
Always got to look and see who their quarterback is because their offense is kind of centered around. We've got different plays for different quarterbacks.
Decker for the 3rd consecutive snap here.
It's a straight run. Got him!
And it looks like the Tigers, they do get him. McCready there. He's had some touches. It's going to be... And the third possession. 3rd turnover on downs against Grayson County. The Tigers defense holding strong here so far in this one. And they will set back up here on their own 38. A huge stop again for the Tigers. Kyron sets back up with Walker in the backfield, who came up with a huge tackle just 2 plays ago. He takes the snap. He's dropping back, has a lot of time. Looks to the left, and looks like Spitzer able to make the reception there.
Not a huge gain, but a solid gain. 5 yards.
So far, Kyron, I believe, with only a handful of incomplete passes, and of course the one that scored the touchdown.
I've got him 5 of 8 unofficially throwing the football.
Walker again with him in the backfield.
Oh.
A fumbled snap, and Kyron fortunately able to get back onto it.
Negative play there.
We'll bring up 3rd and 8 for the Tigers.
Maybe trying to run before he caught the ball. The snap did not look too bad there. Kyron wishes he had that one back.
3 minutes to go here in the first half of Fighting Tiger football action here on senior night. The Tigers leading 8-0 here early in this one. Here's Kyron again. And looks like we will have another timeout. This one for the Tigers of Breckinridge County, and with that, we'll take one with them. This is Fighting Tiger football on 104.3 The River and WXBC1043.com.
You don't need to suffer a sports-related injury to benefit from physical therapy. For anyone in pain, rotator cuff repair, lumbar traction, treatment for neck or low back pain, or any number of treatments, Elite Physical Therapy and Fitness can get you back on the right track. The physical therapists at Elite Physical Therapy and Fitness can provide innovative treatment with dry needling and kinesis taping. Call today. 270-756-5007. At Elite Physical Therapy, there's still hope when there's pain.
The second quarter of Fighting Tiger football was brought to you by A.J. Sandwiches and Harned on 104.3 The River.
And as we welcome you back here at Tiger Stadium, so far so good for the Tigers with an 8-0 lead. And the ball, 3rd and 8 here from their own 41 against the Cougars of Grayson County. As we come out of the timeout, the Tigers looking here to convert on 3rd down. So far, Grayson County in 3 drives, 3 turnovers on downs. Kyron and Walker in the backfield here.
Oh,
and
my
another
goodness.
fumbled snap. This one, it's still loose. Kyron eventually able to get onto it. And a couple of fumbled snaps there. It's going to bring up 4th down for the Tigers. And very long here. Looks like Kyron will snap it, or will punt this one away again. Had a great punt in the first quarter. This one from the 25. And looks like it's just going to stay in and make its way out to the Grayson County 44.
Not as good as his first punt, but flop field position here. Make a stand, keep the momentum with less than 2 minutes to go and a half.
Decker again back out there. McCready with him in the backfield. Decker takes the snap. He's going to drop back. Some pressure coming. He's able to make the pass out to his left. And it looks like it'll be a gain of about 5. That time on the pass to Michael Wood there.
Grayson County timeout.
Grayson County taking the quick timeout here with a minute and a half to go here in this first half of action. We're going to take a break right with them. This is Fighting Tiger Sports on 104.3 The River and WXBC1043.com.
If you stop by Wright Implement today and check out the John Deere 560E Gator and tell us you heard this ad on the radio, we'll instantly take $250 off the price. 4-wheel drive, powerful engine, 900-pound hauling, everything you want in a Gator. You see John Deere Gators everywhere, and now is the time to own one for yourself and get $250 off. New inventory arriving weekly. Reserve yours today at Wright Implement or visit us online at wrightimp.com. Offer ends 9/30/21. Some restrictions apply. See us for details.
The second quarter of Fighting Tiger football was brought to you by A.J. Sandwiches and Harned on 104.3 The River.
As we return here to the second quarter of Fighting Tiger football, right now Grayson County with a minute and a half to go, trailing 8-0 on the 50. 2nd and 5 up here. Decker drops back.
Looking long pass.
A lot of time.
Long pass.
And a huge reception made there.
Be about 19 yards to, let's see, who is it? Is that number 9?
I believe it was Tomes out there.
Tomes, yeah, Hunter
Tomes on the
Tomes.
catch. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 30 on the 20-yard reception. Clock still running, but the Cougars 1st and 10 on the 30.
Another pass play.
Dropping back out to his left. This time Toms again.
Oh, that's a hold.
All the way down. It looks like the flag coming out. Toms eventually forced out and taken down at around the 6, but we await the penalty. And it will be a hold against Grayson County. A big penalty there against the Cougars.
My goodness. Anybody can see that.
.45 seconds to go. Clock still running down to 35 seconds.
We'll call a timeout on the defensive side of the ball for Breckinridge County.
And Breckinridge County going to use, I believe, the last timeout they have in this half, with 30 seconds to go. The Tigers leading 8-0 here on senior night as we approach halftime here. Going to keep it here for this timeout. So far, the Grayson County offense kept quiet. Coming off of a 50-13 victory a week ago. That one without Decker. Will be interesting to see how they respond here as we move along into the second half and out of the second quarter. So far, keeping that offense in check, the Tigers. And Decker back out here, 34 seconds to go. He takes the snap out to his right immediately.
The receiver's not even looking.
Receiver there. That one was Michael Wood, and back turn to the throw.
Clock does stop on the incomplete pass.
Looks like it burned about 5 seconds off there. And does bring up third down.
Obvious 4-down territory here, so they got basically 2 plays to get the first down. But right now, the clock is more of their enemy than downs.
I believe Grayson County only 1 timeout left as well. McCready alongside Decker. Decker drops back towards
down
the middle.
Come attack. Oh!
And a huge.
My goodness, our defensive player was right there.
Toms
made a good break on the ball, but Toms just wrestled it away from him.
Toms with a huge reception for the Cougars. That's going to push them all the way down within the 5-yard line. Grayson County going to use their last time out here. 19 seconds, first and goal now.
Is it on about the 4?
Looks like it's about at the 4-yard line there.
And our defensive back was right there in good coverage. And Tom's just a big, strong kid. He just went up and just muscled that ball away. It looked to me like both players had 2 hands on that football, John, as the defensive player and the offensive player got there about the same time, and it was just an arm wrestling competition at that point, and Tom's just wrestled the ball away.
Certainly not what the Tigers had in mind there. It was a great defensive opportunity, but Tom's, as you mentioned, quite strong to come away with that one. As Grayson County coming out now. No timeouts left in the half. With 19 seconds, they will try to force this one into the end zone.
He's going up under center for the first time that I can remember. It's a straight running play.
McCready.
Great tackle.
McCready
They
brought
can't
down.
stop the clock.
And the clock's winding down here, down
They're
to 6.
going to let it go? They're not even going to line up for another play?
Not lining up for a play. On the 4, wasting a timeout there. An interesting turn of events. And for the Tigers, absolutely have to take that. A huge stop, I guess. McCready.
That's crazy.
They thought he'd just get it in. That was
They still had probably when that tackle was made. What was there? 12, 13 seconds left on the clock, something like that. Obviously. Oh, and a flag has just been thrown right now. And so I bet you it's unsportsmanlike conduct. Right there it is. Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Right
against
down
Grayson County. Coaches must have said something as they were heading in, because literally it was several minutes after the final play when the referee threw the flag and made the hand gesture there for unsportsmanlike conduct against Grayson County. So they'll put that penalty on the kickoff there. So big turn of events. We have no idea why Grayson County did not at least line up and run another play. They had plenty of time. Of course, it was going to be 4th down, John, so they could not spike the ball, obviously, but they had time to get lined up and go. So big momentum, and Danny Jackson was the one that made that tackle right there at the end. And, man, what a well of a first half for Danny Jackson here on his senior night.
Fantastic defensive start for the Tigers, as good as they could ask for, leading 8-0 here as we go to halftime on Senior Day. This is Fighting Tiger Football on 104.3 The River and WXBC1043.com.
Your good health is important to the folks at Taylor Pharmacy. They are a full-service pharmacy with a complete home health department. Diabetics can choose from a wide selection of casual, dressy, work, or tennis shoes. Also, if you're a CPAP user and need a new mask, tubing, filters, or even a new machine, give them a call at 270-756-5222, and they'll be happy to get the supplies for you. Taylor Pharmacy makes it their top priority to take care of your prescription and home health care needs. Visit Taylor Pharmacy on Fairgrounds Road in Hardinsburg and get on the right path to comfortable living.
Hey, my sister just called, and her daughter is moving out.
Aw, her first apartment? That's great news.
Yeah, good news for her, but bad news for my back. Can you imagine all those heavy boxes? They're going to be shopping to get everything she needs to be independent. A TV, something to play music.
Oh, just go to Bluegrass Cellular. She can save $200 on any iPad with the purchase of an iPhone. She'll have everything she needs in the palm of her hands. Total independence.
Yeah, she could enjoy music with Apple Music, stream movies, write with Apple Pencil, FaceTime her friends, and even more with access to the App Store.
Mm-hmm. The best of the best to leave the nest. And fewer boxes for her favorite uncle to lift.
My back will forever be grateful. And so will she.
Restrictions apply. Visit Bluegrass Cellular online or in store. Bluegrass Cellular. Your community expanded.
Get an internet upgrade today from Brandenburg Telecom. Brandenburg provides a fast and reliable connection, which is essential for staying in touch with family, school, and work. Call Brandenburg Telecom at 270-580-4466 or go online to bbtelconnect.com and find out how affordable their internet packages can be. Brandenburg also offers free Wi-Fi hotspots outside their offices. For an updated list of hotspot locations, visit www.bbtel.com.
The Breckinridge County Fighting Tigers are on 104.3 The River.
As we welcome you back here to Fighting Tiger Football on 104.3 The River. It is currently halftime. The Tigers leading 8-0 following a fantastic defensive showing in that first half, and perhaps a stroke of fortune on the touchdown pass. Right now, currently,
we'll just go ahead and do it now, John, while the PA announcer is doing it as well. We're going to recognize Mr. Chris Spurrier tonight as the newest member of the BCHS Athletic Hall of Fame. I had the privilege of being in high school at the same time Chris was, and really looked up to Chris. He was 2 years ahead of me in school, and just somebody that I tried to imitate going through playing multiple sports, and was behind him when he was the quarterback on the football team. I was a backup quarterback for 1 year, and then baseball. He was just a real role model on the baseball team. So we're going to go ahead and take just a minute here to note some of Chris's accomplishments that warranted his well-deserved entry into the Breckinridge County Athletic Hall of Fame. Chris is a 1994 graduate of Breckinridge County High School. He lettered on the football team for 4 seasons, was a 2-year starter at quarterback. He rushed for 6 career touchdowns, passed for 5 career touchdowns, led the team in tackles with 88 and interceptions with 2 his senior year, named the MVP of the football team his senior year. That year, the team was 6-4 record. his sophomore year, and 5-on-5 his junior year, and was playoff teams in both of those years. Chris also lettered in baseball at Breckinridge County all 4 years. He was hit over 400 his junior and senior years. He played in the Kentucky High School Athletic Association East-West All-Star game his senior year. He is noted as saying his most defining moment at Breckinridge County baseball was when he hit a walk-off grand slam versus Hancock County in the district tournament his senior year at Basswood Park. I was there to witness that. And his home run that actually propelled our team into the regional tournament. Chris now resides in Elizabethtown with his wife Heather and his 2 children, Mackenzie and Zach. I'll tell you that Zach is one of the top-rated baseball players in the state, maybe the #1 baseball player in his class. I want to say that he is a freshman, maybe a sophomore. But you can look down there, John. Zach is probably pushing 6 foot, maybe 6'1", just a big kid. Can absolutely hurl the baseball, pitcher, third baseman, and it's going to be fun to watch him. He's played national events, being ranked nationally as one of the top baseball players in his class. So that's Chris's son. He's obviously got Chris's athletic genes. And we're just very privileged and honored to induct Chris Spurrier into the Breckinridge County High School Athletic Hall of Fame tonight. And like I said, I just can't say enough good things about Chris Spurrier. He's a very good friend of mine, and just someone that Breckinridge County is very proud to call a 1994 graduate.
Certainly a worthy addition to the Hall of Fame for the Fighting Tigers. And with that, we will go to another break. When we come back, we will have a quick analysis on the first half of action when we return here on Fighting Tigers Sports on 104.3 The River and WXBC1043.com.
Butler's Wrecker Service has been around since the 40s and are experts in towing, pullouts, or giving you a jump start any time of the day or night. Whether you're driving a car or a semi, they have the equipment to get the job done right. You never know when you might need a tow or automotive repair. Remember, call 270-756-2545 for Butler's Wrecker Service the next time that you need automotive help. Again, that number is 270-756-2545.
Explore the great sub sandwiches at Subway of Hardinsburg. Start off early with a 6-inch breakfast sub. At lunch, feed your subconscious with a footlong or choose one of the many other combinations offered on the menu. Planning a large gathering is easy. With a single call to Subway, you can order a sandwich and cookie tray. The kids will love the Fresh Fit menu, where they get a choice of sandwiches, apple slices, drink, and a prize. Visit Subway on Old Highway 60 in Hardinsburg.
Bluegrass Lumber and Hardware is your local source for building and home improvement projects. We all know that the kitchen is the heart of the home. Let Bluegrass Lumber make your home a more welcoming place with upgraded cabinetry and countertops. Bluegrass Lumber does it all, from selection to measurement to installation. Not only does a kitchen upgrade make your home more valuable, but it will make holidays and mealtimes more special. Come see us at Bluegrass Lumber and Hardware on Highway 60 in Hardinsburg.
Hello, I'm Donnie Butler with First State Bank, and I've been following the Breckinridge County High School Fighting Tigers since the 60s. Fighting Tigers have a long-standing tradition of faithful fans who are there to support their team. I am proud to live and work in the community that supports our youth and sports program. For more than 100 years, First State Bank has been a locally owned part of our Breckinridge County community dedicated to quality hometown service and customer care. Good luck to the Fighting Tigers from all of us at First State Bank. We're your friends bank.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Tigers play here. 104.3 The River.
And as we welcome you back here at Tiger Stadium, as we're moving around through about halfway through halftime here, Mike, why don't you go ahead and run us through how that first half went for the Tigers as they lead 8-0?
As I'm scrambling to kind of look at the stats real quickly, because we dedicated part of our time there to Chris and his induction. But it looks like Kyron's 6 of 8 throwing the football. He's got connections of 10, 7, 12, 17, 20, and 5. So he's throwing the football down the field. That 20-yarder was a touchdown pass to Jacob Henning. So that the passing game is really what led Breckinridge County to that lone score there in the first half. Not a whole lot of rushing. Only have 2 rushes that were not quarterback rushes. So with the absence of Michael Johnson, not a whole lot in the running game, but just enough to keep Grayson County honest. On the defensive side of the ball, I just cannot say enough about Danny Jackson and what he has done here in this first half. I've got him myself for 8 tackles in the first half, and I think you noted that he had like 4 on one series. So he had the touchdown saving tackle right there before the end of the first half. So my goodness, he is having a heck of a game. On Grayson County's side, a Decker kid is giving it his best go. We don't know exactly what his health status is. We've told that he's going to be limited number of snaps tonight, but it looks like that their offense goes as he goes, as he is a passing threat as well as a running threat. He actually has the most rushing attempts and yards for Grayson County in the first half, as he's run the ball 9 times himself. Hunter Toms is their receiver that is the most dangerous, as he's a big kid. I would say Hunter's probably, I don't know, maybe 6'3", 6'4", just a big target for Decker to throw to. And you know, it's just one of those games. It's been an enjoyable game to watch, an enjoyable game to call. Correct me if I'm wrong, John. We will get the ball first in the second half.
We will get the ball in the second half, yes.
So, you know, we're going to have some momentum. We had a big defensive stop right down there inside the 5. And I thought that Grayson County did a poor job of time management there to end the half. Now, it appears to us that Grayson County will be penalized in unsportsmanlike conduct to start the second half, which means that they're going to back up where they have to kick the football from. So Breckinridge County could possibly get some good field position here, and if they could drive down the field and possibly get a score here in the first drive of the second half, you know, we would have all the momentum on our side, and you know, Grayson County may start pressing a little bit.
And that is the story so far of the first half. As we return, we will talk briefly about some other Fighting Tigers sports around in the fall as other sports continue to wrap up their seasons here as we enter October. This is Fighting Tigers Sports on 104.3 The River and 104.3WXBC.com.
Butler's Wrecker Service has been around since the 40s, and our experts in towing pullouts are giving you a jump start any time of the day or night. Whether you're driving a car or a semi, they have the equipment to get the job done right. You never know when you might need a tow or automotive repair. Remember, call 270-756-2545 for Butler's Wrecker Service the next time that you need automotive help. Again, that number is 270-756-2545.
Experience the difference of the Big Green Egg ceramic cooker from Irvington Gas Company. It's a smoker, a grill, and oven, all in one. It's easy to start, reaching cooking temperatures in just 10 minutes with temperature control so you can cook to perfection. It's safer to use, and it's easy to clean up. Stop by Irvington Gas Company on Highway 79 to see the Big Green Egg and other gas grills available. Irvington Gas Company, serving this area for more than 75 years.
You don't need to suffer a sports-related injury to benefit from physical therapy. For anyone in pain, rotator cuff repair, lumbar traction, treatment for neck or low back pain, or any number of treatments, Elite Physical Therapy and Fitness can get you back on the right track. The physical therapists at Elite Physical Therapy and Fitness can provide innovative treatment with dry needling and kinesis taping. Call today, 270-756-5007. At Elite Physical Therapy, there's still hope when there's pain.
If you stop by Wright Implement today and check out the John Deere 560E Gator and tell us you heard this ad on the radio, we'll instantly take $250 off the price. 4-wheel drive, powerful engine, 900-pound hauling, everything you want in a Gator. You see John Deere Gators everywhere, and now is the time to own one for yourself and get $250 off. New inventory arriving weekly. Reserve yours today at Wright Implement or visit us online at wrightimp.com. Offer ends 9/30/21. Some restrictions apply. CS for details.
You're listening to the Fighting Tigers on 104.3 The River.
We welcome you back here to Fighting Tiger football on 104.3 The River as we're just about to get going into the second half of action. The Fighting Tigers lead on senior night 8-0 here at the break. A quick look and rundown at some other sports for the Fighting Tigers this week. The volleyball team is also on the road tonight. They are traveling to Davis County for their 7:30 varsity start against the 14-9 Lady Panthers. This week, the Lady Tigers went 3-1. The week started on Saturday with a doubleheader against Todd County Central, where they came out victorious in 4 sets. They turned around later in the day to fall to Owensboro Catholic, also in 4 sets. And on Monday, the Lady Tigers swept Hancock County on the road. And on Tuesday, the Lady Tigers picked up win number 13 on the year with a 3-set sweep over their rivals Meade County at home. After tonight's match and fall break, the Lady Tigers will have just 1 week left in the regular season. And the Lady Tigers soccer team also went 1-1 this week with games Saturday and Monday. The Lady Tigers won Saturday's senior night matchup against Franklin Simpson 3-2. They then fell on the road at the blue turf of Warren East in a 1-0 shutout, bringing their record to 7-8. They're set for their final regular season matchup Saturday morning, at 11 a.m. against Mecklenburg County here at Tiger Stadium. They then will travel on October 4th to Grayson County and hope to finally take down the hosting Lady Cougars in the 11th District Tournament, who they mercy ruled 10-0 earlier in the season. Also, not to mention, the golf team as well came out 4th place, winning the region last year, finished 4th this year at Henderson Country Club. Shelton Smith did qualify, finishing 6th place, so he will be at the state tournament in the coming days. And it looks like we are just about now to get going. The clock has hit 0.
Yeah, I'm not sure how this works. They generally let it go down, and then they put another 2 or 3 minutes back up on it. So I don't know if that's. I don't even see any game officials out here yet, so that we might. Well, they put 12 minutes up as if that's ready to start the quarter, but Grayson County's still stretching. So some confusion here. The
Tigers look ready to go, but we will take a quick break until we see some officials here, and we will be right back. This is Fighting Tiger football on 104.3 The River and WXBC1043.com.
If you need home medical equipment, rely on Taylor Pharmacy. They deliver home medical equipment such as oxygen, lift chairs, hospital beds, and CPAP machines to Breckinridge and surrounding counties. They have everything a patient needs for recuperating at home. Taylor Pharmacy does so much more than fill prescriptions. They carry a full line of diabetic chews, have a gift department, and of course make delicious tailor-made fudge in a variety of flavors that include sugar-free. Stop by Taylor Pharmacy in Hardinsburg and see why your family and the Taylor Pharmacy family make a good team.
Get an internet upgrade today from Brandenburg Telecom. Brandenburg provides a fast and reliable connection, which is essential for staying in touch with family, school, and work. Call Brandenburg Telecom at 270-580-4466 or go online to bbtelconnect.com and find out how affordable their internet packages can be. Brandenburg also offers free Wi-Fi hotspots outside their offices. For an updated list of hotspot locations, visit www.bbtel.com.
Bluegrass Lumber and Hardware is your local source for power tools and outdoor equipment. We all know having the right tool makes all the difference. Tackle your next project with a Milwaukee cordless drill, saw, or impact wrench from Bluegrass Lumber. Spruce up the exterior of your home with the help of Bluegrass Lumber's wide selection of Milwaukee outdoor products, including cordless weed eaters, leaf blowers, chainsaws, and tree trimmers. Come see us at Bluegrass Lumber and Hardware on Highway 60 in Hardinsburg.
How many times have you called someplace and heard this?
For customer service, press 1.
At First State Bank, when you call one of their 3 locations, you'll hear this.
First State Bank, this is Michelle. How may I help you?
From opening a checking or savings account to home or commercial loans, you'll get a friendly voice ready to assist with your banking needs. Call or stop by today and find out why for more than 100 years, First State Bank, where your friends bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Online at firststatebankky.com.
The third quarter of Fighting Tiger football is brought to you by Commonwealth Machining on 104.3 The River.
And we welcome you back here as we move into the third quarter of action here. The Fighting Tigers set to take the kickoff, leading 8-0 here in the senior night matchup. Grayson County will be kicking off, and because of a end of the half penalty, they'll be kicking from the 25 here.
Oh, but it's going to be kicked out of bounds, which is a penalty in itself. Breckinridge County should have good field position.
So that will make back-to-back penalties for Grayson County. One ending the first half and one to start the second half here.
Wait a minute. You know, that can't be right. They're going to put the ball on the... Well, you get the ball on the 35 if they kick it from the regular spot and kick it out of bounds. So there's, I mean, that all you have to do is purposely kick the ball out of bounds in a situation like that, and there's no penalty. So that should be moved up.
Looks like the officials are discussing.
There's got to be a penalty. It has to be moved up. My goodness.
And it will be here.
There it is.
Tigers.
Somebody finally knows the rules. Stepped up. Yeah, that's exactly right. It's a 15-yard penalty, unsportsmanlike. So they kick the ball out of bounds purposely. If you do that on a normal kickoff, it goes to the 35. So you could purposely kick the ball out of bounds, and there's basically no penalty if they're doing like what they're saying. So by them purposely kicking it out of bounds, you already set it on the 35, and then you give 15 yards, which is what the penalty is supposed to be in the first place. Grayson County's coach is arguing it, but he thought that I think he thought that he was going to be slick and basically get away with the penalty and not have any consequences by just telling his kicker to kick it out of bounds. We'll put it on 35 and it wouldn't matter. But that, I'm not sure that he's not yelled at the official enough to where the official's going to say, okay, we'll just put it back.
And the officials again discussing here.
What they're saying now is do you just put it where the ball went out of bounds at? And the answer to that is no. You do that on a punt, but not on a kickoff. If you kick the ball out of bounds on a kickoff, it's a penalty. If you kick the ball out of bounds on a punt, it's not. So it looks like one of the black hat guys knows the rule, and he's having to straighten out the white hat official there. So, but the white hat official is the only one that will talk to the coach. So he has to come over here and talk to the black hat official. He has to tell him what to say. He goes over on the other side, tells the coach. Then the coach asks more questions. He has to come back and talk to this guy again, get the answers to the question, go back over there. He has to be the liaison. And now we've gotten into a 15-minute conversation because they don't have a rules interpretation. And set the ball to 50 like it's supposed to be and go.
Looks like they may have finally gotten the rule right here. And
come on. All right, so the ball is where it's supposed to be, which is on the 50-yard line.
Tigers.
It's pretty simple math, John. Yeah. You put it on 35 and move it up 15 yards. 35 plus 15, and Breckinridge County is the 50. That's where you're supposed to put the football. Let's go.
And we finally will get going here. Jonathan Walker in the backfield with Kyron. Kyron going to keep it here.
That's
take
a
to his
face
right.
mask that they missed that call.
Throws it out. And it's going to be Spitzer taken down for no gain there. As the Tigers held on the 50. Kyron with Walker in the backfield again. He looks, he keeps it this time. Again, he tries to get forward. He's going to be hit. And again, looks like no pickup there for Kyron. At the conclusion of tonight's game, we will be selecting the Subway Player of the Game, brought to you by Subway here on Old Highway 60 in Hardinsburg.
Well, we started the drive on the 50. We've run 2 plays, and the ball's still on the 50. So not getting much accomplished on those 2 running plays. Obvious passing down here as we're at 3rd and 10.
On the 50 here on the right side, Kyron. And again, Walker in the backfield. Kyron here throws to his left, and it's intercepted. A dangerous pass there. And Jaron Van Meter there able to come away with a huge interception to start off the half for the Cougars.
Yeah, we kind of went to the well one too many times there, as that play has worked twice for big gains, about 10 or 12 yards. But they talked about that at some point and said just key on that. And that middle linebacker just stayed home and made a leaping athletic catch.
That is Van Meter's second interception on the year. Interesting to see Decker back out there in the quarterback position. Wood with him. He's going to throw it short to his right. And it's going to be no gain there, as Bratcher was swamped there for a loss of 1, it looks like. They will say he made it back up to the line of scrimmage there. 2nd and 10 brought up for the Cougars.
Looks like a little bit of confusion on the defensive side for Breckinridge County. Got a couple of guys kind of holding their hands out like, what are we doing?
Decker holds it, takes to his left. He's going to get the first down, and eventually taken out of bounds there by Jonathan Walker, but gets down past the 30 of Breckinridge County. On the 30 now, the Cougars have their first down here of the second half.
I think one thing we're going to have to do defensively, John, is just have somebody key on that quarterback. I mean, he's made it known he likes to run. He's got up to 10 rushes of his own, and a lot of these plays are just designed for him to run. Somebody's just got to key on him, and where he goes, you go.
Decker here. This time he's going to give it up to Wood, who takes it up the middle. He will be taken down after about a 6-yard gain there. Jackson Austin again able to make a tackle here.
Who'd you have on that rush? Was that Wood?
That one was Wood again, yes.
5-yard gain.
Wood again in the backfield. Interesting to see McCready yet to make an appearance in the second half. Decker here hands it off again to Wood. He's taking it to his right.
Nice job, Jonathan Walker.
That time may be able to pick up a yard there for the Cougars.
It looked like Walker may have been the one that was keying on the quarterback. And as soon as he saw that handoff, he keyed on the running back. So well played. And I think that's just what Walker and looks like Reinhardt there is the two linebackers. They just got a key on that quarterback and running back.
Third
you
and
see him drop back into the pocket, then you can drop back in pass protection.
3rd and 3 brought up here for Grayson County.
Got the big fullback in, John. Last time they lined up there, direct snap to the fullback, and there he goes.
And he's able to break through.
That's the same play they run last time. If you see 55 in the backfield, he's going to get the ball.
And he's able to push it all the way out to
58, I'm sorry.
Able to push it all the way down. Bruce there to the 15, bringing up 1st and 10 again for the Cougars. So far, nothing on the scoreboard for the Cougars. And they've been down deep in Breckinridge County territory a handful of times in this one.
Bratcher's back out there. He's going to the opposite side over there, way over, away from everybody else. The only receiver on that side, and he's way over on the numbers. Watch for some type of play where he just runs to the end zone and just out jumps everybody.
Decker gonna hold it. He tries to push straight up the middle. Looks like he may pick up a yard or two. Bring up 2nd. 2nd and 7 here for Grayson County.
Jack Austin with a couple of tackles on this series already.
Grayson County again taking their time here as we're almost halfway through this third quarter already.
Be surprised if we don't see some type of a play to one of those big, tall receivers at some point. You got Toms and Bratcher, both big, tall kids. Just throw it in their vicinity. They'll jump up and get it.
Decker here hands it off to Wood, who takes it up the middle. He's able to make a nice gain there. Not sure if he made it. No, not a first down yet. Hard to tell from this angle. Looks like
player slow to get up. He still doesn't look like he's.
And that is Danny Jackson there.
Yeah, Danny Jackson Breckinridge can't afford to lose him. He's been our defensive leader tonight, but he doesn't look like he's 100% right now by no means. He's going to have to come off. He finally kind of gave in. He needed to come off for a play or two at least. I don't know if he got his bell rung or what, but he's kind of wobbly on his feet. Yeah, I think he got a helmet to helmet. He pointed at the top of his helmet. That came off. He got his medical trainer with him now.
That will bring in Isaiah Perks. Looks like first and goal here for Grayson County. And the rush towards the end zone and touchdown for the Cougars. Michael Wood there with his 7th rushing touchdown of the season.
5:21 on the clock, so Grayson County scores at the 5:21 mark of the third quarter, and I'm sure they're going to line up and go for 2.
As we await the 2-point conversion attempt here. The score reads 8-6 in favor of the Tigers.
Somebody's not in that Coach Harder wanted in. He was trying to change his defense personnel, but not going to get it done because Grayson County quickly breaks the huddle and lines up.
Decker and Wood again. He's going to hand it off to Wood.
I think he got in, didn't he?
No indication yet from the officials.
No go, they say.
And the Tigers come up with a huge stop there. And that is a major stop preventing this game from being tied here. As the Tigers lead still 8-6. We will take a quick break here as we go halfway through this third quarter of action. This is Fighting Tiger Football on 104.3 The River and WXBC1043.com.
Experience the difference of the Big Green Egg ceramic cooker from Irvington Gas Company. It's a smoker, a grill, and oven, all in one. It's easy to start, reaching cooking temperatures in just 10 minutes with temperature control so you can cook to perfection. It's safer to use, and it's easy to clean up. Stop by Irvington Gas Company on Highway 79 to see the Big Green Egg and other gas grills available. Irvington Gas Company, serving this area for more than 75 years.
The third quarter of Fighting Tiger Football is brought to you by Commonwealth Machining on 104.3 The River.
As we welcome you back here to Tiger Stadium, the Tigers lead here in the third quarter following a Grayson County touchdown. We await the kickoff here.
Matthew Morris was credited with that tackle, his big defensive tackle position there. He just stood the running back up prior to him getting across the goal line. So big tackle there for Morris, the junior.
And the kickoff is
and we got trouble with the fielding the ball. We're running east to west instead of north to south. He's trying to get around the edge and unable to do so.
Jonathan Walker kind of slipped the ball up there, but he's able to pick it up and take it out to around the 20 on the kickoff return.
Again, you kind of miss Michael Johnson back there as he's deep a lot of times on the kickoffs. So with him being out tonight, Walker's now down. He's not going to be. He got shaken up right there on that tackle. They went low and put helmet or shoulder pads right in his shins, and he tried to walk it off, but not going to be able to do so. So they're going to have to get Walker a replacement. He's going to have to come out for at least a couple of plays. I was looking to see if I've seen Danny Jackson. You seen him 20 anywhere?
I I do not see him down there with the team currently. But this does, as you mentioned, mark the second Tiger down so far, just in this third quarter alone.
Hoping maybe Jackson might be in that huddle.
Walker able to get up, but looks to be certainly not 100% here.
Don't see the trainer either, though, so I don't know if Jackson put the trainer or if he's covered up in the huddle where we can't see him. Wonder if they're possibly having to maybe check him for concussion protocol or something like that, so we'll try to... Oh, here he is. He just stood up. I think he was sitting down behind the poster, so he is on the sideline, standing up. So Jackson trying to maybe shake off some cobwebs there. I think he got his bell rung, maybe a helmet-to-helmet hit.
Kyron now here in the backfield as the Tigers
Spitzer
get this drive going.
There he goes. Nice pickup, about 15 yards.
Spitzer quickly able to pick up the first down there on a great run.
He's been in motion a lot tonight, John, and they've never given it to him coming across the formation. That time, quick snap, handoff to him. He went around the edge, and a nice pickup, 15-yard pickup, James Spitzer.
Here's Kyron now with Newton in the backfield replacing Walker for the time being.
Yeah, I give it to... Oh! Better get on top of it. That was a quick pass, but the pass was behind the quarterback, so when he didn't catch that cleanly, that ball was live.
The Tigers going to lose about 2 yards here. Fortunately able to recover it. Will bring up 2nd and 12. Watkins with Newton in the backfield again. Spitzer coming across. He's going to pick the handoff to him up the middle. Kyron with a great pass.
What a catch.
And an unbelievable catch there. Parker Davis again with another big play. And that
should be enough. It should be enough.
Certainly looks like it is, and it will be. And it's going to be a first down for the Tigers. And the Tigers push it all the way down to their own 45 now.
That was not one of Kyron's better passes, but Davis saved him by going low. He picked that one up right before it hit the turf.
And now seeing Jonathan Walker coming back up on the sidelines, moving around good. Kyron out to his left.
Get around that edge. Get around that edge. Get around that edge.
He's able to keep making some ground. He's able to pick up about 5 yards on the carry there, way out to his left.
One thing that we want to... penalty flag. Holding. One thing we will want to mention, John, is how pretty our field is. It's in excellent condition. We just want to thank Ronnie Nottingham for his work that he does on this Breckinridge County High School football/soccer field. It really gets a lot of use, not only with high school football, but middle school football and high school soccer and band, and it as anybody that deals with turf management and these athletic surfaces like this, it's really, really tough to keep them looking good just because they get so much use, and Ronnie works tirelessly to keep the field looking good. And here it is, tomorrow being the first day of October, and it's green and really looks good. So I just thank him, and I know that Brad Davis and his agriculture class spends a lot of time over here also with the turf management, and the line painted and those type of things. So a lot of people have a lot to do with some behind-the-scenes stuff that, you know, it's just one of those things that gets done, and they don't ask for credit or recognition, but without them, you know, things like this don't just happen.
It is certainly in great shape, and you mentioned, of course, now during a couple of football games as well as basically an entire soccer season minus Saturday's game. It looked like we did have a Grayson County player injured. And the Tigers coming back out here.
First and 17 or so.
First and long. Important to note, Jonathan Walker back in the game here. Great pass to Spitzer from Watkins at the 40. And he's eventually going to be dragged out of bounds.
Yeah, there's the flag. Thank you. That penalty should be enough to go ahead and give us the first down.
And that personal foul will bring it up.
15-yard penalty. We already had 7 yards on the pass play. Then you get a 15-yard late hit penalty after that.
The Tigers gain a lot of ground there on that play.
It's about a what, 22-yard play. You get the pass and the late hit and add that on. So Tigers now on the Grayson County 40-yard line.
Under 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Still holding that 8-6 lead, the Tigers. Walker back in the game. Behind Watkins here. Looks like Spitzer to his left. Watkins is going to look. Thinks about it.
Quarterback run play. Oh, we got a flag coming. I'm afraid that might be a hold too. Couple holding plays for Breckinridge County. That's going to move them back 10. Clock still rolling now, down to minute 20 seconds.
We'll push the Tigers back into their own territory, well, right on the 50. And bring up second and long again.
They're going to be about, no, it's going to be first down and 20. About first and 20 because they accepted the penalty.
Watkins here looks out to his left, some pressure coming. He's able to throw this one out. Could be a huge play, and what a catch by Spitzer. Spitzer takes it in, and it's a touchdown for the Tigers. A 50-yard touchdown pass from Kyron Watkins. And the Tigers push this to 14-6.
Wow. He absolutely threw that on a dime. What a pass by Kyron. And James just ran right under it, caught it in stride. Great job.
An unbelievable touchdown throw there from Kyron.
This is Tucker, I think, lining up for the point after.
Looking to push this to a two-possession game.
Good snap, good hold, and the kick is good.
A huge turn of events for the Tigers as that pushes them up 9 points now here in the third quarter. This is Fighting Tiger football on 104.3 The River and WXVC1043.com.
You don't need to suffer a sports-related injury to benefit from physical therapy. For anyone in pain, rotator cuff repair, lumbar traction, treatment for neck or low back pain, or any number of treatments, Elite Physical Therapy and Fitness can get you back on the right track. The physical therapists at Elite Physical Therapy and Fitness can provide innovative treatment with dry needling and kinesis taping. Call today. 270-756-5007. At Elite Physical Therapy, there's still hope when there's pain.
The third quarter of Fighting Tiger football is brought to you by Commonwealth Machining on 104.3 The River.
And we welcome you back here to Fighting Tiger football on 104.3 The River. The Tigers lead now 15-6 following a fantastic touchdown throw there right from the 50 from Kyron Watkins to James Spitzer, who's had a fantastic third quarter so far. As we await the kickoff now for the Tigers, only 45 seconds to go in this third quarter of action. Sydney Tucker nailed the point after, pushing this to a 9-point lead for the Tigers. Sydney with the kickoff.
Oh,
it's low.
It's a live ball. It's a live ball. Oh, don't let him get that sideline. All right.
A low roller, but it got away there and
took a tricky hop. It hit one of the up men, bounced off his shoulder pads, and so that made it live. If Breckinridge County could have got down there and got on it, but Grayson County fielded it. But they're going to start on their 30, which is the worst field position I think they've had to start a drive all night. So momentum is all on the Breckinridge County side right now.
Cougars will start on the 30, only 40 seconds to go in this third quarter. Looks like Decker back out there again. Fakes the handoff to his right. He's got some space. He's breaking through, and Jonathan Walker there able to take him down, but he's able to pick up the first down, it looks like. The Cougars now on their own 40 to bring up first down again.
10-yard pickup. Again, we've got the key on that quarterback. That's where the bulk of their offense is coming, from that quarterback run. Uh-oh. What?
And a quick flag before.
What is that, illegal substitution? Illegal substitution by Grayson.
Illegal substitution. That's going to push the Cougars back here.
Most of the time, John, what that means is they broke the huddle with 12 people probably. So 5-yard penalty.
First and 15 for the Cougars with 30 seconds to go here.
Clock running under 30 seconds. So
Decker with Wood in the backfield. He's going to hand it off to Wood, who takes it to his right. He's going to be able to push it back up to the original line of scrimmage there. Bring up 2nd and 10, and that will likely wrap up the third quarter of action, and an exciting one for the Tigers. As we go to the fourth quarter of action, the Fighting Tigers lead 15-6 here over Grayson County on senior night. This is Fighting Tiger football on 104.3 The River and WXBC1043.com.
Hey, my sister just called, and her daughter is moving out.
Aw, her first apartment? That's great news.
Yeah, good news for her, but bad news for my back. Can you imagine all those heavy boxes? They're going to be shopping to get everything she needs to be independent. A TV, something to play music.
Oh, just go to Bluegrass Cellular. She can save $200 on any iPad with the purchase of an iPhone. She'll have everything she needs in a palm of her hands. Total independence.
Yeah, she could enjoy music with Apple Music, stream movies, write with Apple Pencil, FaceTime her friends, and even more with access to the App Store.
Mm-hmm. The best of the best to leave the nest. And fewer boxes for her favorite uncle to lift.
My back will forever be grateful. And so will she.
Restrictions apply. Visit Bluegrass Cellular online or in store. Bluegrass Cellular. Your community expanded.
The fourth quarter of Fighting Tiger football is brought to you by Hartensburg Nursing and Rehab on 104.3 The River.
And as we welcome you back here at Tiger Stadium, the Tigers enter the fourth quarter leading 15-6. Currently third down for the Cougars following a rush from Decker there. Looks like it'll be 3rd and 5 for the Cougars here, working from their own 46.
Grayson County does something I never was a big fan of, and they have their quarterback run all the way to the sidelines every play. Get the call from the coach. Run all the way back to the huddle, tell the team what it is, run the play, then run all the way back over to the other side of the field, get the play again. I just think that's unnecessary, especially if you're substitution. Just send the play in with your sub.
They might not have much more time to be able to do that. Here's a pass aired out, and Breckinridge County catches a fortunate break there on the reception. Van Meter there on about a 30-yard pass there. Van Meter had open space in front of him, but he just slipped up on the catch. And Kyron was down there for a moment playing safety.
It's like that painted 30-yard line got them both. Kyron tripped over it, and so that made Van Meter wide open, and then Van Meter tripped, and there wasn't anybody within 5 yards of him when he tripped. So fortunate break for the Fighting Tigers, but they're going to have to toughen up here defensively.
Kyron looks good to go here. Grayson County, no receivers. And Wood is stopped immediately, and the line pushes him way back. The Tigers have done a fantastic job of adjusting so far whenever Grayson County takes Decker out and decides to just run the ball.
2 minutes into this fourth quarter, clock still running. Grayson County just does not seem to be in any hurry.
Need 2 possessions. Trailing by 9 here. Back out they come on the 27. Decker in, takes it to his right. He's hit. And that'll bring up 3rd down here for the Cougars.
Danny Jackson on the tackle again.
The Cougars able to get it just to the Tiger 25 here.
Third and long. They're definitely in 4-down territory.
Decker again, the clock's still running, getting down to 9 minutes, 2-possession game.
Pass play.
Decker.
Get out there, somebody get out there. The quarterback run. He's going to get the first down.
Decker picks up the first down and able to get out of bounds there.
Nobody's keying on the quarterback. Let him get out of the pocket.
Looks like they'll mark it.
Clock should stop. There it goes.
And around the 16. 8 3/4 left in this game. Decker has Wood in the backfield here as the Cougars line it up.
We got a delay in action here for some reason. Are we trying to adjust the clock, time on the clock, or what?
Not.
I don't think the clock stopped exactly when it was supposed to. What happened. They needed to add a few seconds back on the clock, I believe. So.
And they are going ahead.
It was 8:44. Now it's 8:50, and we're ready to go.
So the Cougars saved themselves 6 seconds here in their pursuit of the end zone. On the 15. Decker takes it. Out to his left, he's going to throw us one long, and a great touchdown pass there. That one out to Toms, and the Cougars have pulled themselves back into this one. That will bring the score 12-15 here.
Let's see what they're going to do. Line up for gonna kick it.
Jackson Kane here. Take
the bad snap.
And a bad snap. And the Tigers again. Grayson County.
Davis on the tackle.
And a huge tackle as the Tigers hold a 3-point lead, 15-12 here in the fourth quarter. This is Fighting Tiger Football on 104.3 The River and WXBC 1043.com.
If you stop by Wright Implement today and check out the John Deere 560E Gator and tell us you heard this ad on the radio, we'll instantly take $250 off the price. Four-wheel drive, powerful engine, 900-pound hauling, everything you want in a Gator. You see John Deere Gators everywhere, and now is the time to own one for yourself and get $250 off. New inventory arriving weekly. Reserve yours today at Wright Implement or visit us online at wrightimp.com. Offer ends 9/30/21. Some restrictions apply. See us for details.
The fourth quarter of Fighting Tiger football is brought to you by Hartensburg Nursing and Rehab on 104.3 The River.
The scoring drive there for Grayson County completed by the Hunter Toms catch for 22 yards at the 8:36 mark of the fourth quarter. So with 8:36 to play in the game, it's Breckinridge County 15 and Grayson County 12. On the Dennis Bennett and Son scoreboard, we have Owensboro 58, Muhlenberg County 7. So that'd be a running clock there. And then for those of you that are NFL fans, Jacksonville leads Cincinnati 14-0 in the second quarter, as we just had an onside kick picked up nicely there by number 70 for Breckinridge County, and Breckinridge County will get the ball at the 50-yard line at midfield.
Stephon Brown there, able to pick that one up.
Stephon Brown, a big play, because that could have been disastrous. Now Breckinridge County just needs to put together a long drive here and hopefully put it in the end zone.
8.5 to go in this fourth quarter of action. 3-point lead for the Tigers. Watkins and Walker in the backfield again.
Hand off to Walker, and they've got him stood up at the line of scrimmage.
Walker unable to pick up anything there. A lot of congestion there on the line of scrimmage.
Have to go ahead and run your offense. It's way too early to try to stall right here. There's still a little over 8 minutes left on the clock. You cannot afford to go 3 and out and turn the ball back over to Grayson County's offense after they just put together a nice scoring drive. So Breckinridge County needs to go ahead and run their offense just like they have all night.
Walker and Watkins again in the backfield here. Hand off to Spitzer to his left.
Lead blocker.
Gets some ground. And he's able to pick up about 5 yards there, maybe 6 yards.
Yeah. Spitzer, a 6-yard pickup. Now that's what you got to do. Pick up chunks, 3, 4, 5, 6 yards every play, and just keep moving the ball down the field. You get a first down here on this play, you can keep that clock moving. But Breckinridge County, this is when you wish number 24 for Breckinridge County had pads on instead of shorts. He's over here on the sidelines, but he's kind of like Chris Rodriguez for UK. You got to feel like giving him a ball, needing 3 yards, he's going to find a way to do it. So hopefully John Walker can do the same.
3rd and 4 up for the Tigers on the 45 of Grayson County. Watkins, he's got a hold, takes it left. He's got it through, he moves up, and he gets to around the 27 of Grayson County. And a huge first down for the Tigers as the clock winds down to 6.5 minutes here in the fourth quarter. First down for the Tigers.
And more importantly, a new set of downs. So we move the ball, get the first down, and now we don't have to snap this one till close to 6 minutes. You've still got to play aggressively. Cannot go into any type of a stall tactic. Go ahead and continue to do what you've been doing the whole game. Make Grayson County use some timeouts. Stop the clock. All right, there's the official saying you got less than 5 seconds to snap it. Don't get that delay of game.
Walker pushes his way through, and he's able to pick up a nice gain there as the counter over halfway through this fourth quarter of action now.
About a 6-yard gain.
A very powerful showing there from Jonathan Walker. Looked like he might not have gotten anything out of it, but able to bring 6 yards out of nowhere.
if you can put one in the end zone here for a touchdown, you got to feel good about things.
On the 23. A little over 5 minutes to go in this one. Watkins takes to his left. He's going to hold it. He keeps going. He stays in, and
you don't want to go out of bounds.
He does go out of bounds.
I think he got the first down, maybe, but
looks like he does get the first down again. But of course, the clock stopping with about 5 minutes to go.
So now Breckinridge County, new set of downs. They will not have to snap this. Okay, we got timeout Grayson County. That's
timeout for Grayson County.
That's good. You want them to use their timeouts. They're trying to stop the clock. Now, could be wrong, John, but didn't the clock already stop because we went out of bounds?
The clock was stopped.
So why in the world would Grayson County call a timeout when the clock was stopped anyway? I mean, that they need to use their timeouts to stop the clock. And when it's already stopped, I just don't understand that. But anyway, we appreciate them doing it, but I'm not sure that that's the best philosophy. But
reminiscent of the end of that first half of action when they got all the way down to what, probably the 3-yard line, and just no play on it with 19 seconds left. So
gives Breckinridge County's quarterback, running back a chance to catch their breath. And man, I just love to see Breckinridge County just break one right here, get in that end zone, and then line up and play defense. Right now, anything can still happen. A one-score game. You just want that to be a 2-score game under 5 minutes, and we'd be in cruise control. But still got work to do with the ball about the 13-yard line, 1st and 10, so they can get a first down without scoring. They'd have to get inside the 5.
Coming out of the Grayson County timeout, Walker in the backfield with Watkins here on the 13, 1st and 10. Watkins takes the snap, hands it off to Walker. He's able to make a nice push.
Still got his feet moving. He's not going to be a big gain, but maybe
4 yards there.
Yeah, I think he got, 4? We'll take that.
2nd and 5, and we're now under 5 minutes in this game. The Tigers leading 15-12 here in the 4th quarter.
Clock moving, 4:50 on the clock. 2nd and we'll say 5 on the 10.
No rush from the Tigers.
I like how Walker's running the ball. He's keeping those legs churning.
Under 4.5 to go now. Watkins, hand off to Walker. Up the left, may have had some space.
Not much. Blow the whistle, guys. My goodness.
He will be taken down here.
It's a gain.
3 more yards. 3rd and 3 for the Tigers. And they'll be able to force this to under 4 minutes to go with this play.
Well, you basically got 2 plays to get 3 yards, John, because obviously we're on about the 6-yard line. We're going to go for it if we get the 4th down. You don't want any negative play right here. Man, we've had a couple of snaps that we did not catch cleanly.
3 yards brings up the 1st and goal here.
Simon Drain next door to us here can hardly control himself.
Watkins takes it out to his right. Some pressure coming. He might have some space.
Got to cut it up.
He tries to get through. He is taken down, though. Looks like a loss of a yard.
He never got north and west. He kept going east and west. Or he never got north and south. He kept going east and west. At some point, you just got to plant that foot and go the other direction. He never did do that. So here we are in that 4th down.
Marked as 3 to go for the 1st down. Likely.
This is the biggest play of the game so far right here. If we get this 1st down, you got to think we're in a really good spot. If we don't, you put the ball back to Grayson County, even though they got to go the length of the field, they've got their destiny in their own hands. What do you think about it, Simon? He's our cameraman here next door, Simon Drain. He's quietly clapping, cheering on his classmates. They're trying to do so it's not caught on the camera and on the radio, but this is exciting. Got a good crowd here, John, for senior night. They've been into this game the whole time, and what a performance here from the short-manned Fighting Tigers as they've got their leader, Michael Johnson, in street clothes, their defensive leader, Daniel Shane, in street clothes, but yet they've just come out here and absolutely worked their tails off. And one of the things we talked about before the game was who's going to step up, who's going to make the plays that Shane and Johnson have been making for the Tigers all year. And, you know, I think Danny Jackson just absolutely played his tail off. Very impressed with John Walker. Parker Davis has made some outstanding catches. Kyron, of course, has just played really well, but we're one play away right here from possibly sealing this victory with 2 minutes and 41 seconds. Fourth and a long three.
And Tiger Stadium is loud right now. Watkins with Walker with him. The Tigers coming out of a timeout.
This is not what we wanted. Another Breckinridge County timeout. They just come out of a timeout. They called timeout, come out of the timeout, did not get lined up the way that Coach Hoddle wanted them lined up, so he has to burn another timeout.
Timeout totals, Breckinridge County 1 remaining now. Grayson County with 2.
Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us. It doesn't look like a big play right now, but man, that's about like in basketball, John, when you call timeout, set up a play, and you come out of the timeout and have a turnover.
And the situation here right now, of course, just not when you want mistakes to happen. Again, 2:41 to play. 4th and 3 for the Tigers on the 9.
If you're just now joining us, you've missed a well of a football game. Breckinridge County leads 15-12. And as John said, 2 minutes and 41 seconds to go. Now, we've got trips on this side, John. This looks like a formation for a passing play.
Watkins back
Lead
to his
blocker.
left.
It
He's
is a passing
throw
play.
it in and incomplete pass.
Had 2 Breckinridge County receivers in the back of the end zone. Well, defense has played well all night. They're going to leave it up to them to win it.
With 2.5 to go in this 4th quarter, Grayson County will take over, playing basically out of their own end zone here.
Breckinridge County get a stop and get the ball back. You can run the clock out for the most part. Just need a stop.
2 timeouts for Grayson County, 1 for Breckinridge County here.
And these safeties have got to stay deep. Looks like Danny Jackson and James Spitzer.
Here's Decker.
Don't let anybody behind you. Don't let
Rush
anybody.
is coming on.
Get him down.
Nearly a safety.
Oh, no, it didn't get him.
Nearly.
It tackled him in the end zone, but he got rid of the ball just in time. Oh, that would have been so big because we would have got the ball back. I don't know who that is. We're getting ready to find out because whoever it is has got cramps.
Parker Davis again.
Whoever it is has got cramps down in the end zone. My goodness, what a play. As he did get the quarterback, but the quarterback got rid of the ball just before he got tackled, which would have given Breckinridge County not only 2 points, but more importantly, would have given them the ball back. So it's still 2nd and 10, and we're still waiting to see. John thinks it's Parker Davis, and I would tend to agree with him just based off of it is. Yeah, he just got cramps. Man, played his tail off tonight. But that looks like a very painful cramp that they're having a hard time getting worked out. We need him back in there. I know he wants to be back in there. So maybe they can get him some fluids and work that cramp out.
Parker, one of many fantastic individual defensive performances tonight for the Tigers. And now, again, Grayson County 2nd and 10. 2:22 to go from the 6 here.
Another pass play.
Decker to his left, complete.
Well, we'll take it. He passed it for 2 yards.
2-yard pass and did not get out of bounds there. The pass from Decker there to Felty. Felty, the backup quarterback on the year. Decker drops back here.
Another pass.
Third down. Pressure coming.
Roll out.
Rolling right.
They didn't force him out of bounds. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right.
Pushed out here. He's going to make it about to the 19. It will be first down for the Cougars, and they will stop the clock at 1:52 here.
Of course, we don't want him to go out of bounds, but he was just running up along the sideline, so that's better than nothing. Just keep running. Go ahead and push him out. The clock will stop, but that's all right. They get a new set of downs, but they're still 80 yards from pay dirt. So, and they look like they're wanting to pass. That was not a design run play. It was just a quarterback scramble.
Decker rolls out to his left.
Rolling out.
Throws it. Oh, and a huge hit there.
Did he catch that ball?
An amazing catch there.
Oh, my goodness.
On the part of Van Meter. He's had a decent second half. And he's able to pick up the first down again. Does go down inside the lines, though. A minute and a half to go. And it looks like the Tigers are going to use their final timeout here. What a finish.
We were going to have 12 on the field if we didn't.
What a finish we are set up for here in the final minute and a half here.
We were going to have 12 on the field. If we didn't call that timeout, we'll give them a free 5 yards, and coach just didn't want to give them the 5 yards. But it goes back to that daggone play where we had to use 2 timeouts with no. What's 131 on the clock? 131. Clock shows 127. The referee's telling us to reset the clock for 131. We've done that. Looked like in that timeout period there, had to work some cramps out of Kyron Watkins' leg as he's played almost all the snaps of this entire game.
The Cougars working 1st and 10 as we break out of the timeout. Decker and Wood with him in the backfield. Just a minute and a half to go here. Decker to his left immediately.
Quick pass, and they're using that sideline. That's too much, boys. Give another. That's a 10-yard pickup, and they get out of bounds again. We can't allow them to keep doing that.
Tom's there on the reception. He is not given the first down, but does bring up second and about 1.
Grayson County's doing a good job of using that sideline, though, John. They're getting out of bounds and getting that clock stopped.
Only burning 6 seconds there for 9 yards.
Keep them in bounds.
Grayson County on the 40 of Breckinridge, or of Grayson County.
Don't let them. They're going to the sidelines again, and he's behind the defender.
And a huge reception there. That time.
He's in Breckinridge County territory now.
Van Meter again there, pushing this one all the way down to the Tiger 44.
And he did stay in bounds, so that's going to make Grayson County hustle up a little bit.
1:10 to go at the snap.
They've got it set up for another big play.
Tons of space. Van Meter there able to pick up some ground. Grayson County going.
Grayson County called timeout.
Going to use their second timeout of the half. So far, they pushed it now down to the Breckinridge County 35. I believe 2nd and 1 now. Brought up on the timeout again. Just 1:03 to go here.
105 on the clock.
They will change that to 105. 3-point lead for the Tigers again. 15-12. So far, those 3 points have been 2 a missed or a flopped field goal attempt on the point after from Grayson County, as well as a failed 2-point conversion early on in the first half. That has been the difference for the Tigers.
Grayson County got 1 timeout left. Breckinridge County just needs to keep them in bounds. Keep them in bounds, make the tackle in bounds. Do not give up big chunk plays. We're giving them too much. It's fine for them to make a catch. Just keep them in bounds and keep them short distance catches. Cannot be giving up 10, 12, 14-yard catches.
It's Wood and Decker again in the backfield. 1 timeout left between the teams to Grayson County. Decker takes it. He's going to run it up to his left.
Quarterback run. He's got room. He's going to get out of bounds. That's about the 25.
Gets the first down. Only burns about 7 seconds off the clock there. First for the Cougars. First down for the Cougars on the Breckinridge County 25.
Clock stops, see here, so they can huddle up and take their time. Gonna have to get a stop. Gonna have to keep them in bounds. This is where I worry out here, right here, John, with number 12.
Isolation on the right side.
One of their top receivers.
Decker's going to run it, though. He's going to go straight out of bounds, but Jonathan Walker able to come up with an enormous tackle there in the field of play. Under 50 seconds to go now.
That's what we needed.
Brings up second down. Grayson County going to have to rush it down to 45 seconds. And just going to spike the ball.
Spiked it. Can't spike it what?
I believe said you can't.
Yeah, they were in the shotgun formation.
Yeah.
They were in the shotgun formation, and they grounded the ball to stop the clock.
Spike is ruled, though. 3rd and 10 for the Cougars. 40 seconds to go, trailing by 3.
We got one-on-one over here.
Again, same setup it looks like for the Cougars. Looking to his left.
Too much time. Too much time. That's holding. Throw the flag. It's holding.
He's looking to his right now. He's trying to go out of bounds. Well, he's not. He looks like, well, able to finally get out.
No, my goodness. We're going to get a late hit. That's going to give him 15 yards. That's unfortunate. He was trying to give himself up and go out, and we pushed him after he was out. That's a 15-yard penalty.
And that will push this game.
Oh, man, that's costly.
All the way down to
about the 11 or so, I think.
Looks like they are spotting it at around the 8. 1st and goal, 30 seconds for the Cougars. Such a costful penalty now for the Tigers. The defense has held on all game. Can it make one final push here against this Grayson County attack? Decker.
He's rolling.
Rolls to his left. He's going to take it. He makes the throw, and it's an incomplete pass.
Man, they had 2 receivers back there.
2 receivers. Throws it between their hands there. Van Meter unable to make the catch there, as well as Bratcher. 25 seconds to go.
They do have 1 timeout left, so even if we're able to tackle them inbounds, we're probably going to have to make at least 2 defensive plays here. At least 2 defensive plays.
Decker back out. Felty with him to his left. He's rolling out to his left again.
Same play.
He's looking. No one here for him this time. He's going to be hit and taken out of bounds again. This time rolls off about 10 seconds off the clock.
I don't believe he got any. I don't think that he got any yardage, but
3rd and goal. Looks like he might have picked up 1 yard there. Marked it around the 7 or 8. 18 seconds to go. It all comes down to the final 2 plays of this game. It could be heartbreak or jubilation here for the Tigers on senior night. Decker, he's going to take it for himself. He moves in, he's taken down.
Yeah, they're going to have to use the timeout.
They use it, 12 to go, 12 seconds.
It'll be 4th down and go anyway.
4th and goal on about the 4. It all comes down to this final play following the timeout. What a finish to this game.
This is it. Nobody has any timeouts left.
It will
4th and goal.
12 seconds to go. Not that it really matters at this point.
Oh, wait a minute. They lining up for a field goal?
And they are going for the field goal.
They just botched that snap last time.
Certainly not what I expected to see. It will be number 16, Jackson Kane, on the year, 11 for 14 on point after attempts, 1 for 2 for field goals on the year. This one to tie it.
So it's going to be about a 11, 21, about a 28-yard field goal. About a 28-yard field goal to tie it. Don't jump, boys. Don't get over anxious. Do not hit the kicker. Let it go.
And a botched snap. He's taken down. And a huge tackle. Van Meter taken down. And the Tigers are taken over on the 15. What a finish to this game.
Wow. It's not technically over yet. We've got to snap the ball one time. That's all we got to do is snap the ball, take a knee, and the game is over.
And the special teams for Grayson County end up costing them in this one. Oh my goodness, what a finish to this game.
We need a snap and a knee.
No timeouts for Grayson County. 8 seconds to go. The Tigers leading 15-12 with the ball.
There it is.
And that's it.
Game, set, match.
An unbelievable finish to this one. An unbelievable game. And the Tigers have won this one against the Cougars of Grayson County. And they get their first win of the season. Wow. What a game.
Fireworks are going off. Senior night is won at the class of 22. We'll remember. And Coach Hoddle will be able to tell us who was able. It's kind of a distance away from us, John. I couldn't tell if the kick got blocked or if the holder just never did. The kicker never did come through because of a bad snap. We tackled the holder, so I don't know if it got blocked and he picked it back up, and then maybe Coach Otto was down a lot closer than we were.
It looked to me like a high snap. The set unable to get down. He just had to scramble, and by that point it was too late. And my goodness, wow, just the special teams of Grayson County really, really punishing them at the end of this game.
What a way to start fall break.
Yeah. Wow.
Lots of hugs and congratulations from cheerleaders to players to coaches. Everybody is just ecstatic. I mean, that's a big district win for us.
Not to mention this one, from the start, it always seemed like the Tigers shorthanded without Daniel Shane leading in tackles. Michael Johnson rather, leading in rushing yards. And yet the Tigers persevere. What a strong defensive showing from the Tigers. And wow, a thoroughly deserved victory, 15-12 here at Tiger Stadium. We will be back with some post-game coverage and an interview with Coach Hoddle here. This is Fighting Tiger Football on 104.3 The River and WXBC1043.com.
Your good health is important to the folks at Taylor Pharmacy. They are a full-service pharmacy with a complete home health department. Diabetics can choose from a wide selection of casual, dressy, work, or tennis shoes. Also, if you're a CPAP user and need a new mask, tubing, filters, or even a new machine, give them a call at 270-756-5222, and they'll be happy to get the supplies for you. Taylor Pharmacy makes it their top priority to take care of your prescription and home health care needs. Visit Taylor Pharmacy on Fairgrounds Road in Hardinsburg and get on the right path to comfortable living.
Get an internet upgrade today from Brandenburg Telecom. Brandenburg provides a fast and reliable connection, which is essential for staying in touch with family, school, and work. Call Brandenburg Telecom at 270-580-4466 or go online to bbtelconnect.com and find out how affordable their internet packages can be. Brandenburg also offers free Wi-Fi hotspots outside their offices. For an updated list of hotspot locations, visit www.bbtel.com.
Bluegrass Lumber and Hardware is your local source for building and home improvement projects. We all know that the kitchen is the heart of the home. Let Bluegrass Lumber make your home a more welcoming place with upgraded cabinetry and countertops. Bluegrass Lumber does it all, from selection to measurement to installation. Not only does a kitchen upgrade make your home more valuable, but it will make holidays and mealtimes more special. Come see us at Bluegrass Lumber and Hardware on Highway 60 in Hardinsburg.
Don't get sidelined when it comes to accessing your money. Let First State Bank keep you in the game by using mobile banking with FSB Go found in your app store. Stop in today and sign up for mobile banking, which lets you control your debit card right from your smartphone. You can check your balances, transfer funds between accounts, pay bills, and even make your own deposits, all with the convenience of a 24/7, anywhere, anytime secure connection. Good luck to the Fighting Tigers, and remember, First State Bank is here to keep you in the game. First State Bank, we're your friends bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Online at firststatebankky.com and on Facebook.
You don't need to suffer a sports-related injury to benefit from physical therapy. For anyone in pain, rotator cuff repair, lumbar traction, treatment for neck or low back pain, or any number of treatments, Elite Physical Therapy and Fitness can get you back on the right track. The physical therapists at Elite Physical Therapy and Fitness can provide innovative treatment with dry needling and kinesis taping. Call today, 270-756-5007. At Elite Physical Therapy, there's still hope when there's pain.
With cellular coverage by Bluegrass Cellular, this is 104.3 The River.
We welcome you back here to Tiger Stadium, where the Tigers just picked up an unbelievable win on senior night against the Cougars of Grayson County. My goodness, 15-12, the final score, and it all came down on the final play of the game. Grayson County went for the field goal to try and tie it, and their special teams, for the third time, let them down in this one. It was an unbelievable second half, an unbelievable series as we ran through the end of that one. And wow, just 1-6 now. The Tigers move on the season. Off next week, no match for fall break. They will be back in 2 weeks right here at Tiger Stadium again against Mecklenburg County. If I'm not mistaken, we're taking a pretty hard hitting against Owensboro at home last we checked in.
We'll go ahead and get Coach Hoddle, and then we'll do stats after that. John Rowland, Coach has made his way up, and we need to get him back with his team as quickly as possible. So, Coach, first of all, just congratulations on a hard-fought win. Just so much going on here tonight with senior night, and then the Athletic Hall of Fame induction, and a big crowd, and just thank you for sending us into fall break in winning fashion.
Hey, I mean, that's all these kids, man. Like, we've been up against it all season between really good ball clubs and against, COVID and everything else. And our kids have just battled, and they've stuck with me, and they stuck with it. And we got something to say about the rest of the season. That's what our kids wanted to show tonight.
Well, just talk about the fact we did the pregame show, and John always asked me what's the key to victory, and I told him tonight my thought was somebody's got to step up to fill the void left by Michael Johnson and Daniel Shane's absence tonight, and I, just a couple of the kids that I thought really, really stepped up. Our player of the game on the radio side was Danny Jackson. I know that.
Yeah, I agree. I told Danny at halftime, I said, keep it going. That's the best game he's played in his whole career.
Yeah.
He just do everything. He just set the edge, just flying around.
Senior night, and so we're going to make Danny Jackson our Subway player of the game. They had an award ceremony after the game down on the field, and quarterback Kyron Watkins was named the player of the game from Meade County RECC. But just talk about Danny Jackson. We'll name some of these other kids, but let's spotlight him on here on senior night. I just thought that he was absolutely flying around all over.
Well, and that's the case too. Poor kid missed 2-3 games, COVID issues, kept getting quarantined, and like I said, once we get Jackson back, or once we get Shane-O back too, and once we get MJ back, we got something to say about the rest of the year. And like I said, he just flew around for us tonight. And I thought Kyron Stead probably had the best throwing game. Jacob had a few passes last week. Jacob Hennig, his was a huge touchdown pass in the first half. You go down the line, like I said, we punch in the 2-point conversion. We get our extra point there. That's the difference in the ball game. And like I said, James Spitzer, that's what we've wanted. We've wanted that connection all season between James and Kyron, and we saw that big time tonight.
Yeah, he's receiving. It's been a while since I've had this many players have these type of receiving numbers. We've got Evan Miller with 17 yards on 2 catches. You got Parker Davis.
Well, Parker Davis, that catch he made right there over the middle was wild, man. That was great.
Played his tail off. 2 catches for 24 yards. And Jacob Henning 2 catches for, 37 yards, including a touchdown. And then Spitzer running down the sidelines over there for a 50-yard touchdown. And you could not have just dropped that out of the sky any prettier than what Kyron threw it. And James just ran under it, and a whole lot of happy seniors that really stepped up.
That's the team we knew we had all season. Like I said, people on the outside didn't know what we had going on, but our kids have put their heads down. They fought through things when things were tough, and that's a sign of who you are as a person, and that's who these kids are, man. And like I said, just awesome, just effort. You had kids that had to play out of position all season, and to their credit, now that they've played out of position, by golly, they've learned those, and now we've got a pretty good depth in a lot of places.
Well, my stats are always unofficial, but I had Kyron 9 of 13 for 140 yards.
Well, he was very smart tonight. The one pass, that was Coach Bennett took on that one. Me and him both did. They hadn't dropped their outside backer all night, and he dropped him in there. But other than that, Kyron made excellent decisions, when to run, when to throw, who to throw to. Just really, really proud of him tonight.
You know, and on the defensive side, I thought Jack Austin made a couple of real nice tackles for you.
Our interior defensive linemen probably had their best game of the year, too. They flat got after people. We got Greer and we've got Ethan Newton, 2 kids. We finally got healthy. We finally got them ready to play. And just like I said, on a really emotional night for a lot of different reasons, we were able to get things done. And like I said, just a huge night for our. Just couldn't be more proud of what our kids just accomplished.
And a tip of the cap to Grayson County. I thought they played really well. There wasn't a lot of penalties. A couple of silly late hits. Both teams kind of got some penalties there.
Well, that's who this game's become, man. It's a battle. Coach Jones does a heck of a job over there with his kids. And he's a good friend of mine. And like I said, that's what this is going to be for a long time, I think.
Well, with that, we'll let you go celebrate, and this will make fall break just a little bit more
sweeter. Hey, but we're ready to rock and roll when we get back, so let's finish this puppy strong. Thanks, guys.
All right, Coach. Congratulations. All right, so we will go to a break here, and congratulations, Coach. Let's go to a break here, John, and then we'll come back and do some stats and a little bit more post-game analysis.
All right, we will be right back here on, this is Fighting Tiger Sports on WXBC and 104.3 River.com.
TGH Machine and Welding is proud of the Fighting Tigers. Do you know that TGH Machine and Welding is a family-owned business and has served the community since 2000? They are proud of all the youth in Breckinridge County and hope that you will join them in supporting our fine athletes. Good luck at today's game from TGH Machine and Welding on Highway 60 between Hardinsburg and Cloverport.
Are you suffering from back pain or any other form of chronic pain? Then you should schedule an appointment today to visit Arms Family Chiropractic. Dr. Ryan Arms is a chiropractic specialist who can restore your health through spinal adjustments. He's conveniently located at 1093 South Highway 261 in Hardinsburg, across from Right Implement. Open Tuesday 8 to 5 and Thursday and Friday from 8 until 6. Give Arms Family Chiropractic a call today at 270-580-4709.
Hey, my sister just called, and her daughter is moving out.
Aw, her first apartment? That's great news.
Yeah, good news for her, but bad news for my back. Can you imagine all those heavy boxes? They're going to be shopping to get everything she needs to be independent. A TV, something to play music.
Oh, just go to Bluegrass Cellular. She can save $200 on any iPad with the purchase of an iPhone. She'll have everything she needs in the palm of her hands. Total independence.
Yeah, she could enjoy music with Apple Music, stream movies, write with Apple Pencil, FaceTime her friends, and even more with access to the App Store.
Mm-hmm. The best of the best to leave the nest. And fewer boxes for her favorite uncle to lift.
My back will forever be grateful. And so will she.
Restrictions apply. Visit Bluegrass Cellular online or in store. Bluegrass Cellular. Your community expanded.
The sports voice of Breckinridge County, 104.3 The River.
And we welcome you back here to Tiger Stadium again, where the Fighting Tigers have just come out victorious 15-12 here on senior night against the Cougars of Grayson County. And Mike, I believe we have our player of the game.
Subway player of the game today is going to Danny Jackson, as his senior night is one that many will remember for a long time. Coach Hotto agreed with our selection, as we'd already made it before he came up here. But after finding out who we chose, he basically gave his stamp of approval and said that's probably who he would have chosen as well. As Danny just absolutely flew all over the field. It just seemed like he was making tackles from sideline to sideline. I unofficially had him as 11 tackles. He may have actually had more than that, John. Sometimes it's hard for us to see who's on the bottom of that pile, but just an incredible performance by Danny Jackson. And Coach, I think, made the comment, maybe the best game of his career. And, wow, what a way to go out on senior night here. And still, we got 3 or 4 games left. So Coach says that once we get healthy, this may be something that we start making a habit of, these exciting, well-played wins.
Yeah, we will be back again against Mecklenburg County. Of course, we've got fall break coming up, so nothing there. As you mentioned, our player of the game, and not to take away from anyone else, there were some fantastic individual performances today for the Tigers. We'll be right back with our final post-game analysis as we get ready to wrap things up here on Fighting Tiger Football. This is 104.3 The River and on 104.3 WXBC.com.
TGH Machine and Welding is proud of the Fighting Tigers. Do you know that TGH Machine and Welding is a family-owned business and has served the community since 2000? They are proud of all the youth in Breckinridge County and hope that you will join them in supporting our fine athletes. Good luck at today's game from TGH Machine and Welding on Highway 60 between Hardinsburg and Cloverport.
Are you suffering from back pain or any other form of chronic pain? Then you should schedule an appointment today to visit Arms Family Chiropractic. Dr. Ryan Arms is a chiropractic specialist who can restore your health through spinal adjustments. He's conveniently located at 1093 South Highway 261 in Hardinsburg, across from Right Implement. Open Tuesday 8 to 5 and Thursday and Friday from 8 until 6. Give Arms Family Chiropractic a call today at 270-580-4709.
If you stop by Wright Implement today and check out the John Deere 560E Gator and tell us you heard this ad on the radio, we'll instantly take $250 off the price. 4-wheel drive, powerful engine, 900-pound hauling, everything you want in a Gator. You see John Deere Gators everywhere, and now is the time to own one for yourself and get $250 off. New inventory arriving weekly. Reserve yours today at Wright Implement or visit us online at wrightimp.com. Offer ends 9/30/21. Some restrictions apply. See us for details.
If you need home medical equipment, rely on Taylor Pharmacy. They deliver home medical equipment such as oxygen, lift chairs, hospital beds, and CPAP machines to Breckinridge and surrounding counties. They have everything a patient needs for recuperating at home. Taylor Pharmacy does so much more than fill prescriptions. They carry a full line of diabetic chews, have a gift department, and of course make delicious tailor-made fudge in a variety of flavors that include sugar-free. Stop by Taylor Pharmacy in Hardinsburg and see why your family and the Taylor Pharmacy family make a good team.
Get an internet upgrade today from Brandenburg Telecom. Brandenburg provides a fast and reliable connection, which is essential for staying in touch with family, school, and work. Call Brandenburg Telecom at 270-580-4466 or go online to bbtelconnect.com and find out how affordable their internet packages can be. Brandenburg also offers free Wi-Fi hotspots outside their offices. For an updated list of hotspot locations, visit www.bbtel.com.
Your home for the Fighting Tigers is 104.3 The River.
And we welcome you back for the final time here to Tiger Stadium for one final quick rundown of an exciting game as the Tigers able to come away victorious 15-12 here on senior night. What a finish, Mike.
Yeah, before we get into the team and individual stats, just want to highlight, it seems like it was a couple hours ago, but what about that last play of the first half, John? We want to say that was Danny Jackson that made that tackle, but, you know, they were lined up and looked like they were poised to go in for a score and get the momentum going into halftime. We made a stop, and then I think when Grayson County's coaches go back and look at the film, they think maybe there's something else we could have done to line up and get another playoff, but you know, we talked about that, and then something was said or whatever. They got a penalty during halftime, actually, that caused them to kick, and then we got off to the crazy start in the second half where there was some confusion about the rules. I'm not sure why there was confusion, but anyway, that took forever to get that sorted out, and we started the second half on the 50-yard line and went from there. So just so many plays that as you and I look back on this game afterwards, just say that was a huge play. That was a huge play.
Not to forget Kyron's 50-yard touchdown pass in the first half, or well, it was in the second half, wasn't it? It was unbelievable. Just so many collections of great moments for the Tigers tonight, and deservedly come out victors.
All right, so Kyron, by my stat sheet, he was 9 of 13 for 140 yards. And he, like we kind of talked about with Coach Otto, he got 4 different receivers, multiple catches tonight. So Evan Miller had 2 catches for 17. Parker Davis, 2 catches for 24, one of which he pulled up off the ground. It literally, his hand had to be touching the ground. He had his hand under the football, which made it a legal catch. But just a phenomenal all-around game for Parker Davis. Jacob Henning, 2 catches for 37. One was a 20-yard touchdown pass. And then James Spitzer with 62 yards receiving, one being that 50-yard touchdown pass that you noted. So 2 touchdown passes on the night for Kyron. And like what Coach said, I just felt like his passing was the best tonight I've ever seen in his career. He was really on target with his passes. Not a whole lot on the rushing side, but just enough to keep him honest to where we could complete some passes down the field. I had Kyron finish with 31 yards on the ground on looks like about 11 carries. Spitzer had 4 carries for 25, and John Walker 6 carries for 15. But the last offensive drive for Breckinridge County, Walker put it into high gear and was dragging people, just working to try to get that first down so we could reset the chains and keep the clock going. So on the defensive side of the ball, I had Danny Jackson with double-figure tackles, 11. John Walker with a half dozen, Parker Davis with a half dozen, Evan Miller with 3, Reinhardt with 3, and Jack Austin on the interior line with 3. So a pretty good job. And I think our tackling, John, in my opinion, has really improved over the course of the season. Early on, we just kept saying it seemed like it was a repeated record. A missed tackle, or we got to wrap them up. They slipped through that tackle. Well, tonight I thought we actually put good licks on their offensive players and would bring them down to the ground. Decker kid, the quarterback for Grayson County, I was very impressed with him. These numbers jump off the charts at me. He was 15 of 21 for 182 yards passing, and he also had exactly 100 yards rushing by my tally. So 100-yard rushing night, and then 15 of 21 is pretty daggone accurate. That's up just shy of 75% throwing the football for 182 yards. So tip of the cap to the Decker kid, who our understanding is that he was playing not 100%. So what an effort. Hunter Toms, the basketball player for Grayson County, is obviously a good football player as well, as he had 7 catches tonight for 108 yards receiving. So a good night for Hunter Toms. Michael Wood, of course, he's more of a running back, but he had 1 catch out of the backfield. Owen Bratcher with 2 catches. Van Meter kid really didn't do a whole lot till the second half, John, but he had 3 catches in the second half for 56 yards. So he really came up big there. And then McCready had a catch as well. Rushing the football, they were led by their quarterback, Kaylor Decker, and with 100 yards rushing. And then Michael Wood had 35 yards. Bruce was the big lineman that just comes in as fullback, and he had 2 carries for 12. And then McCready had 5 for 8. So, wow, catch your breath. Just what a football game. I mean, that's about as good as it gets.
It was certainly an unbelievable game, an unbelievable senior night, and an unbelievable way for the Tigers to pick up their first win of the season. Of course, ending with that unbelievable field goal attempt taken down. And the Tigers came out victorious tonight, 15-12. And with that, we will wrap things up here from Tiger Stadium. I'm John Smith, joined by Mike Harned here. This has been Fighting Tiger Football on 104.3 The River and 104.3 WXBC.com.
This has been Breckinridge County Fighting Tiger Football on WXBC, brought to you by Wright Implement Company, Taylor Pharmacy, Irvington Gas Company, First State Bank, Elite Physical Therapy, Brandenburg Telecom, and by Bluegrass Lumber and Hardware. This has been a presentation of 104.3 The River, the sports voice of Breckinridge County.